You drive this car harder than any other vehicle you've ever had. So how much money now are you going to have into your Subaru after this?
I regret selling that car. I wish I would have kept it.
What do you expect? He's never gone golfing that doesn't include us just destroying golf carts. Like, that's all he knows. The crew and Jake went through what we went through, and then Ryan totally just fired it back up, and now it's just bad again.
I feel like all the boys got a little pep in their step today. Post Valentine's Day.
A little coffee,
little pep in your step. Everybody have a nice day.
Yeah, too. I mean,
fantastic.
I just woke up, but yeah, I got a coffee and just feeling lit, feeling locked in.
Have you guys watched Beast Games? That's what Alondra and I did for our Valentine's Day. We watched Beast Games last night. Literally insane.
I saw a little bit. Actually, it's funny because I'm normally like the YouTube guy, but Alex is watching Beast Games, so I like tuned into maybe like 20 minutes of episode.
You mentioned you don't even watch Mr. Beast's video, so like
I really don't.
It's not. They're not even in the same world.
No, I understand that. It was impressive. It was impressive.
If you watch Mr. Beast's videos, then you're going to extra love the show
for sure.
But if you don't, then
no. I thought it was crazy. I thought it was good. Like, there's no doubt there's a ton of work put in, but also just like the stakes and the production, like. It almost doesn't seem real, but it is real. That's what I gathered from the short little bit I watched. And obviously, you guys know more about it, but
yeah, I was wearing that one earlier with like the new sweatshirt underneath it, the one that Spenny's wearing, but I just kind of looked like a marshmallow.
And you took it off and still look like a marshmallow, or what?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, where were my gym boys this morning?
Were you in the gym this morning, Ryan?
Yeah,
dude,
we gotta start this challenge soon.
I'm going after.
I'm gonna be ripped.
Yeah.
Before we even start this challenge.
We're going to do a challenge. The boys are already starting to work out. And so your photos, your before and after photos, I mean, we got to get those taken soon.
Yeah, they're coming. They'll come this week here, and we'll get like an official like measurement of like fat, body mass, weight, just all that stuff that you probably need. Because obviously we'll go off of like pictures, but having some metrics is probably a good idea as well.
I'm actually terrified
we'll go
to step on that scale.
Or bring someone in.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
How much could you weigh, Ryan? 175 pounds?
Bro,
I'm terrified.
What are you worried about happening?
Yeah.
I mean, just it being set in stone with metrics that I'm fat or that I'm overweight.
Ryan, you stepping on a scale is not going to change how
fat.
we feel about you.
Ryan, I don't know if you're fat. You're just out of shape.
Overweight, out of shape.
You're just out of shape.
I know, but like it's just that we have a lot of people that watch. Like I'd be incredibly uncomfortable to take my shirt off right now.
So
wouldn't you? You're just
Ben over here is the milk bag over here. We got the milk bag sitting to my left. That's kind of what started it.
No, it's funny. It's funny. I do agree, Ryan. It is funny, but it's just hearing you say that.
Yeah, so the premise here is we're going to do, I don't know if it'll be 90 days. It probably will be since we're starting this soon. Because, I mean, I'd imagine we'd want to probably finish around, like, end of May.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool with 90
summer.
days because, like, I
give us some time.
Actually, yeah, I have some time.
But we're going to film it. And it'll be like a pretty long, I don't know if it'll be a full YouTube video or if it'll just be like a really strong, long segment. You know, some people like Evan, he thinks working out is Cheeto, as you would only imagine. You'd expect that. So, like, I'm sure at the same time, though, he can get a workout riding a dirt bike. So, like, maybe he'll, if he wants, like, there's just multiple ways. And I think it'll be funny just bringing the camera along, showing each person doing some stuff, and especially, like, the evolution over time. So it'll be like a lot of footage, compiled and then condensed down. Next week I'll have someone come and like an official person that knows what they're doing, do all the measurements and all that. So we have our starting point. But then like what is our goal at the end here? Like I've been going back and forth. I was looking, there is a bodybuilding show competition at the end.
Get all tanned up, right? Yeah, you got to get tanned up and hit
that's in June 7th. But like that'd be kind of funny if like at the end everyone had to like hop up on the stage.
So you can either work out and get in shape and then go do the bodybuilding, or you can do nothing.
Yeah.
But you still have to get tanned up and do the bodybuilding.
And not only tanned, but lubed as well.
And
they get lubed up because it shows the definition of the muscles.
Right.
Lube. So you got, and then
have
the
you done this
spotlights
before?
too. No, but
I've just gone to a couple.
I've gone to a couple.
It's like a public, thing in Fargo. But I was like, dude, we could say we're gonna be there. They'd probably freaking love it. The thing would be packed. and there'd be actually guys that are jacked that like bodybuilding's their thing, and then we'd hop out on the stage. They go nuts. I think that'd be funny.
It's just a couple of guys
I think that'd be
that
funny.
are, like,
They're gonna be like,
moderately in shape.
yeah.
People are like, oh my god,
But,
definition.
And then maybe we'll have like a voting for like by the subscribers for who. I don't think it really should be like who's the most jacked or in shape. I think it should be like who made the most progress or like the biggest transition.
There can be, the people's favorite, and then there's also the parameters that get measured that are just like cold hard truth.
Yeah,
you know, like you get your fat, your body fat, your this, your that. That's all. Like if there's improvements across the board and they're better than everyone else's, then you win. But there's also the people's favorite.
Yeah. I mean, kind of how it started, the idea for this bit was, so Ben was going to start working out because he's been getting called a milk bag.
Milk
people
bag
are
is
referring
tough,
to him as a
dude.
milk bag, yeah.
It's like the worst one
when you're
I've ever
pasty
heard.
white.
Let me get this straight.
It's
Was
tough.
this an actual comment or multiple?
Yeah, who called you a milk bag?
Yeah, a lot.
Oh, on like just
Gosh,
people
it's
on the
online.
internet.
This is a known thing.
People
Anyway.
are tough.
It's an
People are
online-
tough,
yeah, it's tough.
on the internet, Ryan, when you're actually out of shape and overweight.
And
you wouldn't know anything about it.
Oh, really? So I'm not tubby?
You
I
wouldn't
figured
know what
it
I
was
go
coming.
through in the comments, Ryan.
You're right. I'm sorry for trying to appropriate your culture.
just
Yeah,
like-
yeah.
The milk bag culture.
Dude, that's awesome. I'm just like such a chill guy that I don't catch the heat. I just catch it from you guys.
It's probably
yeah, you really don't catch any
I
heat,
really
Mike.
don't.
Nor do you, Ryan.
Dude, the last comment I saw about Ryan's body on his Instagram post was, holy shit, Ryan's getting jacked.
I know. I was
was
kind of
like,
puffed up.
wow.
I think I was adjusting in the picture, and then I kind of looked like I was all flexed out.
When was that
This
comment?
is like last Instagram post.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought about that comment a lot
Can
when
you
I was
pop
in the
it up?
yeah when I was in the gym this morning. I'm like, that one kid, freaking
Fired you
Andrew 2877 said I was looking jacked. I got to keep going for him.
up. Yeah, keep going for him.
So that's the nice thing, though, about this segment. Whenever I'm trying to think of video ideas, if I can think of a video idea where there's going to be some kind of product still remaining, physical product or benefit other than the views and I guess just the money to replace the damages, it's a major win, you know, like, because generally the vehicle is worth nothing. We spent 40 fucking grand.
Yeah,
and
to make
then
something
you know,
happen.
you got the views and like all that stuff. Or like you could even say like it's hard on our health. Like you're traveling across the country, you're eating really bad food. Some people get injured because they crash, whatever else. It's really all positive. It's gonna be, you know, we're making a video and it's benefiting your health and well-being.
And
Like-
Ben's self-esteem will go up. He won't be a milk
Yep,
bag
and it
anymore.
actually is really
True.
cheap. It's really affordable to do. You just get a gym membership. So
Yeah, normally
which
it would
we
be
have.
like- we
Well,
would be
time's
like
not free.
testing our livers or something like that. We would just like see how
Yeah.
much we could do bad for ourselves.
I'm pretty excited about this segment.
And
I think
then-
it's gonna be good.
And then after the segment, you see who can run Evan's program to
Yeah.
follow it up.
Dude, fuck.
You do the retransformation and see who can get the biggest.
That'd probably be harder. running Evan's program would be much harder than going and working out, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Spenny was saying that the other night, and I was like, dude, I know that I couldn't do it. I know you definitely couldn't do it, but I'm 100% certain Ryan could not run Evan's program. The way
Really?
that Evan operates, the way that he consumes alcohol and then wakes up the next day and then does his job very well.
Mm-hmm.
We all get kind of hungover, but Ryan is like about as useless
I am, dude.
as it gets when hungover. Like,
Fuck, I didn't think it was that bad.
well,
but-
I mean, we were filming the
R6.
yeah, the R6.
Harley.
We
Any other-
were filming the Harley and R6 in Florida,
I
the
was
trials
pretty dead
bike
that day.
day. And we had, gone out the night before and just like, I don't know, had a good time. And
Mini golfed.
yeah, then the next morning, we go and start filming, and Evan had hit it harder than anyone, and he's out riding. And where's Ryan? Sleeping in the truck.
In the truck.
To be fair, that was pre-filming. All I did that whole day was just man the long lens, the mega lens, which is arguably one of the more useless cameras in the whole shoot. And you're farthest from everything. And I definitely did not have the energy to run back into the circle and make any comments. I just kind of hit on that.
It was hot and humid out too. I was feeling it that day.
It might have been because you were manhandling a 1,000-pound motorcycle.
Harley over
That's
tires.
true.
But yeah, you had your work cut out for you that day.
But yeah, no, I think I definitely tip my hat to Evan being able to run the program he does.
You'll honestly never know how hungover he really is. You'll just never know. It could be a 10 out of 10 or it could be a 1 out of 10. You'll really never
Kind
know.
of looks the same.
I used to run a similar program though for like years. You just don't stop drinking.
Yeah.
You just have another beer.
Keep powering through.
Yeah.
It's the cold, hard truth.
And then like
is-
you kind of like have a little bit more juice still too, like when you're filming, because you're like, well, once we're done, I'll drink some more. You know, like so you're kind of like excited to get through it and get back to it, and I don't know. That's how it was for me at least.
No, cold, hard
But
truth.
like nowadays, no, I for sure like it's just tough. But I was powering through. I was doing everything there. I was running around.
Guess just I wasn't. I knew too that nap. I could hear it because I had the door open. I could just hear everyone. Oh, look at Ryan. He's napping. He's napping. What an idiot. We're waiting for like 2 hours for what was it? Gavin was working on the clutch or something. And I'm like, well, I'm taking a nap now, dude. Get charged up.
I wish you would have told me you were taking naps. I didn't know we were taking naps. I would have hit one too.
Dude, last thing on the workout plan. Do you guys have like a strategy? Like, I don't want to change my lifestyle that much, but I'd like to get
That's
in better
fair.
shape.
You don't have to. You can do whatever you want. I don't really have much of a strategy either. I'm just gonna go to the gym.
So you're going to be gym. I feel like
And just
Evan
keep
is going to
doing
be
what I'm
solely bike. I feel like he's going to do whatever he can to not go in the gym
Bro.
and just ride bikes and like do
Like
random
dirt
things.
bikes. Well, he got himself a pedal bike. That was actually kind of where this originally
pedal
started. He's
bike?
like, you know what? Or yeah, like
It was after our last
stationary bike
podcast.
off
Stationary.
Oh,
eBay.
yeah.
Yeah, it was
he,
like
he went and ordered it, and so he got it right. And he set it up in his room, and he's like, "Bro, it's pretty Cheeto." Like it just looked chintzy, right? And I'm like, "Well, how much was it?" He's like, "like $140." I'm like, "Well,
I don't even think you
that's-
can buy a Huffy for that.
ain't no chance that $140 workout bike is able to hold Evan up
It's
the
like
way that
literally
he's
the
going to be running
cheapest-
that
it's
thing.
The cheapest one. It has like plastic pedals and they
Yeah.
flex when you like stand up.
honestly,
It's just like
but I
the
tried
funniest
it.
thing ever.
I tried it and it works, but I was like, he's like, dude, I'm not trying to have like anyone walk by the room and see me on this
Oh, it's
thing.
in his room?
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
It's very small. So
It's
then
gotta
I'm
be a
like,
hot
okay,
box in
I've
there.
gotta
What
see
the
that.
hell is he
Evan?
doing in
Yeah.
that
Dude, what?
pine box?
Sweaty.
We have a gym.
I mean,
We have a workout gym in
wa-
here.
He can watch TV. That's the biggest difference. Is that if he can bike?
I
and
think he's
watch
playing
TV.
Fortnite.
I think the
and
other
biking.
thing though, is he doesn't want to put his new stationary bike in the workout area because he put his treadmill in the workout area, and we saw what happened to that.
Exactly.
It
Good
turned
point.
into like almost a
True.
food conveyor belt at one point. I believe Ken was at the end like catching like yogurt
Donuts
pretzels
off of it.
and
Treadmill.
donuts off of
But
it.
Evan said he's like, I wouldn't want to be caught anyone walking by my room and seeing me on this bike. And I was
I
like,
feel like it's weirder having him work out in his bedroom than if it was just
Yeah, it's
in the
gotta be
gym.
so
Little
hot and,
oasis.
Dude.
I
and
just told
sweaty
him
in
to
there.
own it. I said, okay, if this is a $1,200 stationary bike, would you then want people to see you? He's like, no. I'm like, then you just got to own it. Just get on
We
that.
should get him.
So-
We should get him some like biking tights.
Yes. I tried it. It works great for $140.
But here's the bottom line though. If all of us were to even get just a little bit healthier, a little bit more in shape, a little bit better, diet, it's only going to help all of us. It's
100%.
like there's not really much reason to like fight it or like go against it,
100%.
Besides, yeah, it's just hard work and time.
Ken Jamino, are you hopping on this program?
Well, if we're doing the thing in June, I think I damn near have to.
Do you have a strategy, Ken? What's
No.
your strat?
I got to come up with something.
We can help you. I was thinking we could also even get like a personal trainer
I
or
don't think
something.
that'd be
So, I mean, we've-
even for just like one day.
Yeah, or
You know,
like
or
even
one-
like you hit like 2-3 weeks to like kind of get the ball rolling, so you know what you're doing and like how to do it.
So we've had that Snap membership for 6 years now.
Yeah, 5,
Yep.
6 years.
I never got that on that plan, but then Mike did. And Mike, have you ever used that key?
Just once, and I just donated it to Jake.
Oh, okay.
Does that still
Jake?
exist?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
does?
My key still worked. I hadn't used it in
Really?
4
Oh, yeah,
years,
you hadn't used
and
it
I
in
got
a
back
minute?
in there. Yeah, still
They
worked.
switched
I was
buildings
like,
and
"No
everything."
shit."
All right,
Yeah,
we should
You
go
went to
over-
the old one. It's like a smoothie shop now.
Yeah.
You're like, what the hell?
We should review our memberships. I guess maybe just mine. Maybe I'll need it now. But
I think
but
I
maybe
actually
was
took
like-
you off, Mike.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I took you off
That's
like a
good.
month ago because or like a couple months ago because Dalton wanted to get on it and
Okay.
like we were maxed out and I
Right.
was like, how many times has Mike went? And they're like, one time back in 2019.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well he's probably good to
I can cut him.
switch him for Dalton.
Did you guys see the video of me almost hitting those wet bikes yesterday?
I watched it in person.
In your car?
I also watched it in person.
What the heck was going on?
I don't know. I just blacked out, dude.
I think it was because your first drift, you know, he's drifting around the farm driveway. It went so well. Like, you look like a pro.
Oh, so sick.
Yeah, it did. I just came
So
out,
sick.
and there was like Mike's Bronco over here, some wet bikes over here.
10 other cars.
A couple trucks there, and I kind of just threaded the needle. And they were like, "Do that again. Let's get it on video." And I was like,
you should have done that.
Dude,
Classic.
honestly, something in my head too was just like, you shouldn't do that. You should just keep driving and go home. I was like, all right, turn around, just about piled up into our wet bikes that we were selling. Well, not really selling. The kid that we traded them for. What did we trade them for? Oh, the Harley Davidson.
Harley Davidson.
The Honda Davidson dirt bike. Kid gave us the Honda Davidson in trade for some money in the wet bikes,
Wet
and he was
bikes.
picking them up today, and I almost piled into him in the
I
process.
kind of want to watch this. Because, Ben, you've been drifting a lot in your car.
It eats.
You had
Yeah,
the
this
same
is
look.
Usually it's pretty good.
You know what's funny though to me is you drive this car harder than any other vehicle you've ever had.
Look at Spenny.
Look at that little parallel
Look at Spenny
park.
trying to protect
Dude,
it.
I appreciate that,
I,
Spenny.
if I like saw you
could've
slowing
helped.
down and I was like, all right, I was gonna take the hit.
Like
I
kind
was
of
just-
push it, yeah.
No, I
No,
was
he was
gonna,
gonna
like,
jump
stand
in between them.
I was
Look
just
at it.
gonna
He was
stand
gonna
in
jump
between.
in between them.
He's not doing anything. He's just hugging the wet bike.
Well, I was like,
But that would have worked.
worst case, it hit me and not the bike, and it wouldn't have dented off me.
Yeah, worst case, it would have hit you. That would have been worse.
Well,
I mean-
no, that'd have been best case for
No.
the car.
Dude, imagine though, I'm sliding towards it and Spenny like hip checks my
Fucking-
car, and it wasn't even close to
Yeah.
hitting the wet bike. But
I
now I
slip
got
on
a
ice and dent
massive,
the door.
I got a massive dent in my door
A
because Spenny.
Spenny-sized dent.
Yeah.
It is funny the different lengths you'll go to. Like, you were essentially willing to put yourself between the wet bike.
I was gonna,
but
yeah.
If that was just like, I don't know, not a Lamborghini, you wouldn't do
No,
that.
I wouldn't have done that.
You wouldn't have done that for my Hummer?
Well, for the Hummer, yeah. I mean, if it was a nice car, but if it was like an F-150 or something,
Yeah,
98, then I
but-
wouldn't have done it. But if like a nice car like that, I definitely would have taken a little bump for it.
Making an excuse to avoid the doctor is not hard. You can say you're too busy, it's too expensive, or maybe you think that it will heal on its own. I think we've all been there, and booking a doctor's appointment can feel so daunting, but thanks to ZocDoc, there's no reason to delay. They make it so easy to find and book a doctor who's right for you, because ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment with them online. You can filter for doctors who take your insurance, are located nearby, are a good fit for any medical need that you might have, and are highly rated by verified patients. And once you find the right doctor, you can see their actual appointment openings. Choose a time slot that works for you and click to instantly book a visit. My favorite part about ZocDoc, appointments happen fast, typically within just 24 to 72 hours of booking. Sometimes you can even score same-day appointments. So quit using TikTok or WebMD as your doctor and use ZocDoc. Stop putting off those doctor's appointments. Go to ZocDoc.com/wideopen to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/wideopen. ZocDoc.com/wideopen. It is time for today's message from Shopify. When shopping online, there are millions of stores to choose from. When building your own website, there are fewer options, but one stands out against the rest. Shopify is here to make selling online easy with the #1 checkout on the planet, which is good for customers and business owners. Because a business owner knows their business better than anybody, and nobody does selling better than Shopify. We love Shopify for a ton of reasons, but especially their mobile app, so you can keep an eye on your store from anywhere. Just remember, businesses that sell more sell on Shopify, especially with Shopify Pay, which can boost conversions by 50%. So guys, upgrade your business and get the same checkout that we at CboysTV.com use, and sign up for your $1 per month trial period at Shopify.com/wideopen, which is all lowercase. Go to Shopify.com/wideopen to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/wideopen. Go check out the website for a new giveaway announcement. Yeah, Ben, you actually have driven this car harder than I've ever seen you drive anything. Maybe since your Subi?
No, dude, he
first
didn't drive
Raptor?
the Subaru even close to as hard as this.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Not even
Dude,
close.
There you go.
Bouncing that thing just.
It's kind of funny though, because, and I can say this because I'm also a part of the mom car gang technically. You know, this is like, out of all the vehicles, you would think like your previous car you would have been driving the hardest, but you're just ripping this.
Yeah,
thing.
I don't know. I think it's the fact that you can just like really hoon it out on snow.
Yeah, I suppose.
Snow does make it
The
more
snow.
fun.
Yeah.
I think it's my favorite car I've ever had.
Really?
So fun. It's like driving my Huracan, but just I can.
Yeah.
Just bigger.
You can
it's
fit stuff in it.
bigger. I can fit stuff in it, and honestly, I can drive it harder. I don't know why. It's just like maybe I care less about it, so I'm just mobbing it as hard as possible at
beater.
all times. Yeah, it's
It's
the
a
winter
winter
beater.
beater.
It's
Yeah.
interesting. I think of the few times that your Huracan was ever sliding sideways or had tire spin, but now in the winter,
Yeah, it's way
It's,
easier.
yeah, it's pretty
all
much
the time.
everywhere.
Burning a set of tires every time you do that.
Yeah, I got a tune on it too, so it backfires like crazy, and I just like constantly want to hear it. So it's just like,
Do a lot of people come up to you in it, or no? Does it kind of blend in?
no,
would you say?
never.
So it just
Really?
it kind. I think
Never.
it does
That's
kind of
surprising.
blend in almost
does.
as a
Just
another
Just
mid-size
SUV. Yeah, it
SUV
definitely does.
type of rig.
I mean, the white rims stand up, but
that's
Yeah.
interesting. So many people would come up to you in your Huracan, but I
Well,
mean, when we were out to eat the other night, I saw people in the restaurant like, oh,
One kid, I guess, I walked into the gym, and he was like, "Is that a Lamborghini or a Urus?" I was like, I kind of like laughed, and I was like, "Yeah, it is," because it was the first time anyone had ever said
Really?
that. Yeah.
Like, finally, somebody.
yeah.
Dude, the G-Wagon is the most popular car I've ever driven. Everywhere
Really?
you go, someone has something. I think just everyone knows what a G-Wagon is. And
Yeah, it's
yeah,
a pretty
And they're
distinct
just like-
look.
yeah.
Honestly, they're worth complimenting.
I saw one of
Yeah,
those
Every time I
baby
see one,
G-Wagons, like not a G-Wagon. What's the
It's like a G,
Like a golf cart?
It's a
G550. or-
G550.
G550? Holy smokes, dude. It's literally, that was like the lamest baby car I've ever seen. No offense to those who drive it.
Pretty cheap.
But like, I
Trying to think of
looked
the
at
other
it.
baby cars.
I don't even know like a comparison. It's like
that's the ultimate mom car.
I don't want to
Power
use
wheels?
Jeep. No, it's
I mean, like a Wrangler
Somebody who-
Sport to like a
yeah, it's like
a
the
Rubicon.
It's like like a lifted Rubicon is CJ's car, and then like the one that the mailmen drive around with the
Dude,
left
somebody
hand.
who spent like $150,000 on a G550. It's like just a little bit below the G63, but they're like, all right,
I
well,
feel
fuck
bad.
me, I
I
guess.
feel bad. I'm sorry for that person who's driving it. Congrats on the new car, but I saw it and I was like, damn,
They do look pretty much similar though. Like I think they're the same size.
really?
Yeah, maybe just like yeah.
what is the 63 of like fender flares, like brush guard and a different grill?
Maybe this
Maybe
was
just
one
a
of those
different
golf
grill.
cart things,
Might have
the
just been an
G-Wagon
older
golf
one.
carts.
I was thinking about getting the after CJ got his G-Wagon, I was thinking about getting the G-Wagon 4x4
Mm.
just to really just stance up on
I'd
them.
get rid of mine.
Kind of bummed. I mean, like, I'm happy to be here with you guys, but we're missing Cleat running in the Daytona 500 right now. Well, the ARCA series.
Is he?
He's running his first race right now.
I wonder
You're
what
wild.
made him want to do that.
I don't know. I feel like that's got to be every racer's dream.
I think it's
Turning
just- yeah,
left
it's right
at
up his
Daytona.
alley.
It's just an opportunity you can't say no to.
If you had the opportunity, would you say no?
Yeah, I would not do that. Fuck no, I wouldn't embarrass you guys like that.
That's nice of you.
That is
I-
nice
Dude,
of
I
you.
not
wouldn't
a
be able to
chance
say
I would
no.
hop
Oh,
out
it's
on
right
that
there.
racetrack.
Dude, so NASCAR did a
he's live?
special live in-car camera for him, which
That's
they
cool.
normally don't do, or they do it for like really big drivers. They have 52,000 people watching him race right now in the
Wow.
ARCA series on Saturday. Like,
They're
I would
probably
say
stoked.
that this has got to be the most watched ARCA series race yet.
Yeah.
And I mean, 52,000 people watching his in-car. It's pretty sick, actually.
That's crazy.
That is good for Cletus. Hope he does well. We basically were just watching it before we came up here, and there was a 15-car crash. He wasn't in it, luckily.
Oh, dude, that's the thing about NASCAR. You just like can do the whole thing, and then you just get in a wreck.
I would get so frustrated. I know anyone who watches NASCAR knows that stuff happens, but like, dude, it could just like it can mess your whole season up. Some guy hitting the wall and then bouncing
Some guy
into
like Ben.
7 other guys and then hitting you and you spinning out in the grass, that could mess your whole season up.
Yeah, maybe
Just
I
part
would
of
be all
racing.
right out there because they would just be like, just stay away from the number 7 car.
You'd be like,
I'd be out there. I'd be up here. I'd be coming back
He's
down.
all over the place.
What is he
You just can't
doing? There's
wreck
got to
for
be
it.
some kind of strategy that he's running right now. I'm in there. I'm like looking for my phone, like grabbing a water bottle,
running the fidget spinner.
Yeah,
He's driving like he's got nothing to lose.
they got to be working some kind of like back end deal with Cletus because he's
They should.
like
They
if
should.
not even close to bringing the kind of viewership for the series that he's running of that many
Yeah.
eyeballs. Like you'd think that they would be.
Should be stoked on.
We
it.
got 30,000 people watching his live in-car cam on YouTube Live right now. 30,000 people. That's a lot.
You already know he's just hell yeah, brother. And
He's not talking. We were watching it a little bit before.
Dude, if he could
imagining he was
commentate?
giving commentate. He could. I'm sure if he talked, but it'd probably be tough. It's so loud.
There's
in
got to
there.
be a
Dude,
live
you're
stream
going
somewhere
so
with his
fast.
radio.
You're probably so locked
Yeah,
in. I don't
it
even
is
think you could
crazy
talk.
because like you see the outside shot and they're like, cruising. Obviously they're ripping, but it doesn't look as fast. And then it cuts to the in car, and you're like, holy crap, they are so tight and just like they're going.
Yeah, it
They're
shows that they're
moving,
actually driving 180 miles
They're
an hour.
wide, yeah.
look how big he is in that thing.
They
They built him a special car.
They extend
had
the
to
roof
have.
for him.
Yeah, it's just got like a little bubble on the top.
Imagine, yeah, like a giraffe, like
Just his
looking
eyes are over the top. No, that's pretty sick.
Talladega Nights is still my favorite movie to date. After watching going to the NASCAR race, I can appreciate it just that much more.
I
So
love it too.
timeless.
It's a classic. I've probably seen it over 100 times.
Really?
Dude, it's
100
I can
times?
Holy
I can
shit,
almost
Spenny.
word for word say the whole movie.
All right, what's the first line?
He's driving in the car and she's giving birth to Ricky Bobby.
Yep.
And he's like, hold on back there or something. I can't remember what he says, but like as it's going, as it's playing, I can say it.
You can do it with the background
I
music.
can do it with the background music.
Yeah. Just like Saving Me by
can't just-
Nickelback.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't just rip the Talladega Nights dialogue like
Just,
no
just
backtrack.
raw, just
Yeah.
sober.
Yeah.
You guys know what I've been watching lately is the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel.
So
Mostly
wholesome.
just seeing TikTok clips of it. But that guy, have you guys seen?
No, he's
Like
a gold
clips
mine.
of 'em?
I have,
Well,
yeah.
I've seen
I've
it.
heard of
I've
them.
seen clips. I've never
He's
watched a
on
full
an
one.
absolute gold mine.
Dude, yeah.
Like he just posts a video of him doing what he does, no flash at all, and just millions and millions of views.
Yeah, he's crushing it. No doubt about that. But I mean, dude, you gotta tip your hat to what he's doing. Like, it is so
That too,
gnarly.
yes.
Like, he's just going
Yeah.
out into the backcountry of wilderness when it's 40 below out, and just making a snow cave and sleeping in it. And I mean, we've done that, but imagine doing it solo
No.
in
And-
the middle of Alaska and like all the rest of the gnarly elements that come into factor,
And he
where
does
we
it-
had it pretty easy. And think about how much it sucked for us.
Dude,
Dude,
he does
it's
it time
scary.
and time again too. It's not just like I'm gonna do an ice cave. It's gonna be a big deal. He just does it over and over and over.
Yeah.
I've done similar in the summer, like hiked up mountains and dropped back down in Canada in like grizzly territory, and you shit your pants at sleeping. Like, dude, every little crack you hear, like, I didn't sleep. I went and I did not sleep through the whole night. I was
Really?
shitting the whole. Dude, I was so scared.
When was
That's
this?
crazy.
September or October probably.
And so what? You have your backpack.
So basically, yeah,
your
you have
tent, just a shitload of pairs of pants.
no. Basically, all you have is a back-
Underwear.
Yeah, underwear.
Yeah.
Extra underwear.
Yeah.
You have a backpack and like a little packable tent, a little foamy, a pillow that's like this big, and you blow it up. So it looks like a sheet of paper, and it blows up to like this big. And then a small sleeping bag that's like also that big. Put it all in a backpack, a little camping stove, and then like some water. So maybe like a gallon of water. And then, yeah, you just have like dehydrated food, and you just hike up a mountain, drop down the backside, throw the tent up, and camp out for the night. But it was scary though. Like, the wind was blowing insane, and the trees were scratching on each other. And like every little scratch, I was like I'd wake up and I kept like I'd hear a noise and be like,
getting
my heart would
scared?
be racing, and I was like, oh god, because like you don't know what's outside the tent too.
Yeah.
And you're just in the middle of nowhere, zero cell service. So like, even if something happened, like zero cell service, it was so.
Is
scary.
just you and your girl then, or
Yeah, just me and my girlfriend, and just
Did she know that you were bugging?
yeah, she was bugging too. I started falling asleep.
You weren't the rock that she
Yeah.
needed?
No, and like we were both in single sleeping bags, so we weren't touching. So we were just both laying there like on the ground, like this.
Like, this is so awesome,
Just
right?
like yeah. But yeah, it was scary. And then even when we were falling asleep, I started falling asleep, and I went like, and I like heard that noise, and I was like,
yeah?
oh, like I woke up, I was like, oh my god,
You were
there's
really
something out
scared.
there.
You were
Dude,
really
I
scared.
I scared myself, like just a little snore.
Did you see any bears then, or no?
No, but like that is a heavily grizzly area. Like
I
they're
believe it,
all
right.
in there. And then there was a light dusting of snow in the morning, so walking around the tent, you could see like deer tracks where the deer went.
Yeah.
And I went and like walked around it to see if there was like there's no like bear tracks or cougars or anything, but like could have been. And you're supposed to cook away from the tent, and I did like you get like meat on your fingers and stuff, and then you get in the tent and like you have to put the backpack up in the trees, but like the bears could still smell you because you still have a scent no matter what.
Yeah.
But it was scary though. Sleeping in the middle of nowhere, 0 lights, no service was so sketch.
Did you have bear spray?
We had bear spray, no gun though.
No gun?
No guns, no knives.
Yeah, because you can't
Yeah,
have
how do you
those
do that in Canada?
right?
Just bear spray. So like you do have protection, but kind of not really. Like bear spray is only gonna
Do so much.
do so much.
You got to
know?
be so close to
Yeah.
it for that bear spray to be effective.
Oh
like,
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not even worth doing. Just run at that point.
Yeah.
You can't have guns in Canada?
Well, you can have them, but like a pistol, you have to send an email to the government and tell them that you're going to be traveling with it. And it needs to be under the seat in a lockbox with the clip and ammo in another lockbox. And you can only like bring it into certain ranges and stuff. It's just like tight regulations on it.
Honestly, that surprises me with like how backcountry.
Yeah, is that in the Northern Territories? Is it still like that, or is they just
I-
kind of do what they
It's
want?
probably, yeah. I mean, up there, I don't even think they have police up there, so it's probably different. Like that's
Really?
so far north.
Is it pretty lawless up there?
I think so, yeah. I mean, I've never been,
What's
but
the farthest you've ever been north in Canada?
I've been to like Fort McMurray, which is 7 hours from Calgary, where I live. It's usually like -40 all winter long. It's like the tundra. It's like a frozen tundra up there.
This podcast is brought to you in part by Stash. Saving and investing can feel impossible, but with Stash, it's not just a reality. It's easy. Stash isn't just an investing app. It's a registered investment advisor that combines automated investing with dependable financial strategies to help you reach your goals faster. They'll provide you with personalized advice on what to invest in based on your goals. Or if you want to just sit back and watch your money go to work, you can opt into their award-winning expert-managed portfolio that picks stocks for you. Stash has helped millions of Americans reach their financial goals, and it starts at just $3 per month. Don't let your savings sit around. Make it work harder for you. Go to get.stash.com/wide-open to see how you can receive $25 towards your first stock purchase and to view important disclosures. That's get.stash.com/wide-open. Paid non-client endorsement, not representative of all clients and not a guaranteed. Investment advisory services offered by Stash Investments, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Investing involves risk. Offer is subject to terms and conditions.
I bet the outdoor boys is just up there, just sleeping
Dude,
in a
just
snow
chilling.
cave right
Like
now.
there's
like a
actually
baby.
nothing to do. Like there's literally nothing to do because it's so cold.
Yeah, there's always somewhere like we say we're in the barren tundra here. Like, you know, it's bad.
Imagine
but
actually
like,
being
dude,
up there.
Yeah, up there, there's actually nothing to do.
It's like the closest gas station is like 5 hours from you.
What?
Yeah.
What are you doing, milling your own oil out there?
Yeah.
That's like
living the Canadian dream.
working at the fishery.
Did you get a good Instagram picture, though, out there?
Dude, we got some crazy content. We were like cooking steaks on rocks and stuff, just pulling a rock out of like the river and throwing it by the fire and laying a steak on it and just letting it cook.
Dude, that's so
I
fun.
love doing that stuff.
Last time that me and Spenny and Greta and his girlfriend were hanging out, Spenny and his girlfriend were just selling Greta on coming up to Canada and doing this
To go
trip.
backcountry
They were
camping.
like, we gotta go backcountry camping. Greta's like, oh my god, that sounds so fun, because like she's like showing her the
Yeah.
views and stuff, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't think that you would enjoy doing that.
It's honestly pretty easy. Like it seems hard, but it's like it's really chill.
Other than the not sleeping because of the bears.
Well, I mean, if
The
when you
rocks.
just if it's
Yeah,
two
as soon as it
people-
gets dark, we're Spenny and Toledo. They're like hiding. Yeah, they're like all timid.
You're like, yo, you guys good? Yeah, we're fine.
yeah,
Spenny's got a little stick.
hiding under a tree with a
whittled
little
out.
stick,
Because he can't have a gun.
a
'cause
little
we're in
pointed
Canada.
stick, sharpened stick.
Yeah.
I'm sharpening sticks.
Yeah, he's got like the eye mask. Yeah, underneath his eyes there.
Sharpening sticks. What are you guys not preparing your weapon for the night?
Ken, how was the golf tournament last week?
Dude, it was so good. Like Ryan flew down there with a bunch of other guys from the area, and it was pretty wild. Like typically golf tournaments are like pretty like you got to be quiet and all that, and
It just seemed like
waste
another.
management people are like throwing stuff on the course.
Were you guys watching golf, or was it just like an excuse to just drink in public somewhere?
I
little
think
bit
I
of
saw.
both.
I think I saw a golf ball. Yeah, I think I saw them like walk by when they're playing golf.
We followed our boy Mav McNeil
So you-
around for a little bit.
It's almost his name, but yeah.
McNeely.
He must
close.
not have been watching that closely.
golf is actually a really hard sport to watch. Not because it's boring, but because one thing happens in front of you.
It is one that's way easier to watch on TV because you just like bop around from hole to hole. And this one, it's like you have to walk for a while.
Unbelievable.
I can see where that wouldn't be enjoyable.
Yeah, and like not every hole has a bar on it, so like it's really tough. You got to plan your route.
We did like kind of hang out at one bar that had like 3 different holes all surrounding it. It was pretty
It was
sweet.
great.
They should
Yeah, the
host a-
17th hole.
No, it was like the 12, 13, and 6.
They should host a golf tournament where all the spectators can drive carts.
Oh,
That'd be pretty funny.
Tailgating with
That's
the
Holy
good
crap.
idea, Mike.
You need some
Because
good
think
insurance for that.
Yeah, it couldn't be as big as Waste Management, but think of like when 300 people pull up to the hole to watch.
There
How
was
many
people there that
injuries?
couldn't walk.
How many
yeah.
injuries?
I was gonna-
Let
did you
alone
guys?
cart.
Did you guys see people that were just?
Oh yeah.
Just
Some of the Snapchats
hammered.
you guys sent.
Yeah, I mean,
People were
people in our
slipping,
group,
falling.
dude.
Yeah.
Friday wasn't
Me
bad.
and Ken, dude.
Friday wasn't bad, but Saturday people were like legit just passed out on the grass.
Yeah, because grass is kind of comfy. Like you can lay on grass. So you saw a lot of fallen soldiers. They just lay down. The sun would be on them. They put
good
their
clean
hand like
golf
this,
grass too.
and just boom, they're out.
Out.
Then security
People are
comes
just
by
like
and wakes
stepping
them up.
over them.
Yeah,
like,
Just
Yeah, I was-
sweep them up.
I was seeing like reels of like they're just on an incline hill, they're chilling there, and they just video people just eating shit all day.
That was
Yeah.
last year with the rain. Yeah, the rain was bad apparently.
Hmm.
This year,
This year it was very
Really?
sunny.
How was Nickelback?
dude, Nickelback was lit.
I'm so jealous.
It wasn't as good as the concert we put on in Key West.
Yeah, that's true. We
That was
did put a
legendary.
sick concert on. 0 fans watching, but
Well,
It was
Ryan
still
got a
lit.
the video you got legitimately looked like a low quality music video, like a legit.
Yeah, you like that?
music video. Yeah, it was great.
But we actually do. We have to go to Waste Management next year.
You do?
We have to. It was the most fun event I've been to since NASCAR. But it's like
Wow.
NASCAR, but even better.
really?
Yeah. You're in Arizona. It's sunny out. There's golf. Like a golf course is like a fancy place to be, right? Everybody there is nice and there's good drinks and good food. You just walk around the golf course. You can watch a high class sport if you want to. You leave. There's concerts. The whole town is buzzing with energy.
The
It's lit.
16th hole there is absolutely electric.
Yeah, no, that was pretty sick too. You walk in, you just get chills.
Like
Really?
a person will birdie a hole and they'll just get booed, and it's hilarious.
What?
Not a birdie. If they hit a bogey or miss a putt, everybody will just boo. And if they do something cool, they'll cheer. And it's
Anyone
it's
get a
awesome.
hole in one?
Yeah, somebody did. We weren't
What?
there for
That's
it, but
I
sick.
think 2 people did that weekend.
yeah, just one last year. But everybody throws all
Yeah.
their stuff out on the course and they just sweep it up. Apparently,
Dude, that's so sick. Actually, yeah. No, I would like to go to it because I actually like golf.
yeah, that's what I think. You would have fun.
Yeah.
Like, we'll do the
So
drinking for
that's
you.
what
you
I
watch
think
the
is
golf.
Yeah, that's what I think is funny. Just picturing you guys like at a golf tournament doing anything but just drinking.
I did golf one day down there, so it was
How'd
it was
that go?
I saw the video of that.
terribly, but I had a great time.
The video Ken ripped on his story had me in tears.
Ken was golfing with
3
our buddy Jeff,
swings.
and Jeff. I was following through Jeff's story, his Snapchat, and I just laughed because it started out with like, "All right, we're going golfing today," and Ken's in the background, and then the next snap is Ken like hung up on
Sideways,
a
about to
curb,
roll.
yeah, and he's like going back and forth, and Jeff is like, "Ken, what are you doing?" And Ken is like, "Ha ha ha ha."
Yeah, Ken was
It's the
on
only
the
way Ken
liquor.
knows how to golf.
And Ken is stuck on the golf cart, and Jeff is like, "Dude, we're at a nice golf course. You can't be doing this, Ken." And I was like, "What do you expect bringing Ken to a golf? He's never gone golfing that doesn't include us just destroying golf carts. Like that's all he knows. That's all he knows." So I was so happy to see that you
Course
were
was fine.
doing that.
I shot way too many shots, but
You did more damage to the golf course playing golf than what you were doing in a golf
Yeah,
cart.
100%. I
Yeah.
did leave a few divots, but
How are the
Yeah.
carts down there though?
oh, they were great. They were a little slow, but the cart girls were fine.
How much did you spend to golf?
It was like 300 with greens fees, rental cart, and clubs.
That's not too bad.
And then how much you pay the cart girl?
I think we did a lot of damage.
Did you? Was she just following you guys?
Yeah, we kept
them
we
out.
kept
She
calling
just
her
started
over.
going with them.
Yeah.
To each hole.
Well, yeah, the cart girl is towing Ken off the rocks, hooking up a tow strap. Hey, would you give me a tow?
She's got the drinks and the toe strap.
Wait, that'd actually be hilarious. Just have a hitch on the cart girl's cart. They're like, "Yeah, I just served till
Imagine
gotta
she
tow
actually
back."
had like a like an actual
Yeah,
tow
yeah.
truck
Yeah.
thing,
Like a
pulling them out of the
flatbed?
water.
It's like, yeah, it's going underneath the back
it
wheels.
looks like, yeah.
Like, why do you have that? Oh, let's just say I burned my drinks.
She was like a local girl.
Was she a cart girl at the Moorhead Country Club? Because when we went to the Moorhead Country Club, I think that girl that was the cart girl that day that we played with Grandpa Ron, I think she, like, that paid for her college tuition that year.
Sounds about right.
Ken just kept over here.
Birdie juice, please.
I think we did like 45 fireball shots.
I think our tab that day was close to 1,000. Well,
Yeah, that is
last
We kept
summer.
putting it on Ken's card.
yeah, thanks for that, Ken.
That was fun. Yeah, I'm down to go next year. It just seemed like pretty much just like a bender.
Yeah, no, it was.
It was.
And I think you could do it differently. I think we would do it. I mean, like, we maximized that weekend. It was literally waste management, a concert, another concert, and then a bar at night. And then you just wake up at 8 a.m. and go back to the course.
I think next year I would probably spend the money to get like a box or something and then not
Why
do
not?
quite so much nightlife stuff.
I like it, Ken.
That's awesome. Let me know which box you get. We'll come along.
Ken is about the finer experiences. You know, he's okay once being down with everyone, but the next time he comes back, you bet your ass he's gonna be in a box.
So people always are asking us, how long we're going to do YouTube. And we now have developed a good answer over, all the years. But have you guys seen the retirement house TikTok? Which are like old people.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Yes. They're
It's a content house. Yeah. For old people.
for old people.
No way.
It's a great idea. Mostly because they're the first ones to do it. Now if someone else came along and did it, okay.
It seems like a
Better
meme.
have some
It
good-
seems
How
like a
old are
joke.
they?
They're pretty old.
I think they're like 80s.
They got.
How do you know about
Like,
this, Ken?
they
You're
gotta
on
be
TikTok?
They had an
no,
ad
they're-
for it like
They're
a while
basically
ago.
just like old
Look at
enough
'em
to
go.
be in like assisted living.
This is kind of a bad video. Let's go.
Dude, this is a great idea because
And they just
I'm
ask
sure
them
I'm sure
questions
they
and
can
stuff.
just have like a live-in nurse, kind of just like a retirement home, and then they can make a little bit of cheddar.
They're
Well,
traveling.
they got the one nurse who's
Dude,
like
they're going
directing them
everywhere.
all.
PJs
Crap.
too.
Yeah, that's what I mean, dude. They're living.
They're hitting PJs.
Let's
Great
do.
content.
Holy crap!
Big
6.2.
Yeah, no, they're pulling views,
Look at
dude.
the likes. 2.3 million.
And they're living in this like classic millennial house.
It's like a modern
It's pretty funny.
house.
But could you imagine, like, if you're a kid in college and then, like, someone goes, oh, I'm going over to Granny's for, Thanksgiving. And then you have to pipe up and go, yeah, my granny doesn't cook for me. She's taking a PJ to the Mykonos with her TikToker friends.
Yeah, I wonder what like the pay breakdown on this looks like. Honestly, don't even need to worry about it. Just enjoy it. But it's a great idea. And like I said, because they were the first to do it, like I think this could be successful beyond this and other people could do it. But
It's pretty freaking
they
funny,
pull
dude.
crazy views.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, 1.5. So, yeah, there's unlimited possibilities.
I wonder if it's actually legit or if it's just like more of a joke.
Yeah, like they just
Like
pop
if they
up.
actually
started
live
off
there or if they're just
I
like,
bet
it's
it
just
started off as a joke. and
joke.
then-
Somebody was like, that's got to be fake. And, like, they do. Like, that guy kind of looks fake. But then you see a video of him and, like
Oh, like
No, that's gotta be real.
Oh, I did see comments like that. and
that
I'm
guy looks a
no,
little fake old.
I feel like that.
Yeah,
But
that guy does
no,
look
they're,
fake.
They're
But, like-
definitely like real.
Like imagine if
Oh,
you're
they're
just a
real people.
producer and you're in California, which it looks like, and you just cast a bunch of old people that are enthusiastic, and you're like, all right, you show up here today, and we're gonna shoot this and that and the other, and
Imagine being them right now and listening to this podcast and being like, they think we're fake. Like they don't actually think that we're 85 years
Yeah,
old.
why would anyone want to fake this?
that guy looks fake with the mustache.
This guy?
That's the one that everyone comments about that they think is fake.
Yeah.
He's the industry plant.
I don't know.
That
but
one
you-
does look
you
kinda
just,
fake.
Wait, maybe it's just one fake one and the rest are real.
The one, yeah.
So regardless, good for them.
So
Yeah, seriously,
are you-
that's
Ryan.
really-
are you hitting us with a proposal after this?
Yeah,
that
I
we
think-
should do this when we're 80.
What's like the retirement boys?
Retirement Boys TV.
Seaman.
I
Yeah,
met
we would
the
just be
Montana
seamen.
boys actually.
Oh,
the
yeah.
fellow Montana boys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
what-
texted us
all
that
of
you
them?
said I met the fellow Montana boys,
you're
and I said, "Are you a Montana boy now?"
And honestly, I don't know. I might have just talked to one of their friends who just said they were, but like I recognized one of the main guys, and they were at the table next to us. So what I walked up and I said, "Hey, are you one of the Montana boys?" He said, "Yeah," and I said, "I am one of the Cboys." I go, "We're fellow boys, things in our name," and we laughed and went, "Yeah, it's funny. We didn't think it would be that big when we would put boys in our name,
Did he know who you were?
I don't know. He didn't really say. I honestly wasn't that confident, which I think I'm.
Wait,
I
who
regret.
are the Montana Boys?
They're just like dudes that walk around like they like lip sync lyrics with
They
their
dance
shirts
and
off.
shit.
Are they the
And they, like-
TikTokers or?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
TikTokers, and
It's
they
like
just,
some
Date hot
pretty
chicks.
standard TikTok.
Oh, and I was thinking
They're
they
just
were,
like
they
jacked
were in our
dudes.
genre. Like
no,
they
they're
were
just like they wear cowboy hats and they just get all lubed up and throw a football to each
Like
other.
Dalton
and they
could
film
be
it.
a part of
Yeah,
that.
Dalton could be
Yeah.
a Montana
Yeah.
boy.
Okay, so they just do thirst traps then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thirst
but it
trap.
works. I think they date like famous hot chicks now.
If I'm trying to meet anyone with boys in their name, it's the Outdoor Boys. Which I don't understand because it's just one guy.
He used to do it with his kids.
With his kids, I just saw a TikTok about him teaching his kid, and like his
Yep.
kid did the
Makes
wrong
sense
thing,
now.
and he
Makes
was a good
sense.
parent.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they grew up. Don't want to hang with
No,
that
there's
anymore.
No, I
Yeah.
think they're rolling,
They're still
rocking
young.
solos now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really? They got their own.
Oh.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I'm sure the Montana boys are cool, but
They had plenty of other people who wanted to talk to him that were not me.
Really? They're popping like that?
big.
Mainly, yeah, they are kind of popping like that. They had a table with a guy from Love Island, but I think it was mainly the chicks. They had just a ton of chicks.
Dude, they're big on TikTok. I'd say like where I'm from, everybody knows who they are.
does your girlfriend know who they are, Spenny?
Probably. Wouldn't be a problem if she did.
Spenny and Dalton stayed in Florida for like 4 more days for Supercross when we all went home, and you guys were hanging with Hayden.
I mean, just rolling with a guy like Deegan's pretty sweet. He's just a legend.
What'd you guys do?
We just hung out,
Nice.
hit the town,
Nice.
had dinner, just chilled. Kept it pretty chill.
Is there Supercross tonight then, since it's Saturday?
Yeah, yeah.
And
it's
Hayden's racing?
no, so it's
Uh.
Hayden's West Coast and tonight's East Coast, Detroit, but it's snowing right now. But it's an indoor arena, so
They got East and West Coast.
Yeah, I
Super-
didn't
What
know
does that
that.
have to do with anything, man?
I don't know.
Why is
it's
that a
just-
problem?
Well, it's just crazy to like they're racing dirt bikes and it's snowing out, like a bit of
Yeah.
a wild thing, you know?
Didn't that happen at X Games? All the guys had to like push their bikes in motor
Yeah.
boots through the snow.
That-
No,
that's
it was at Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Yeah, that
So
was
that,
Supercross.
same thing as Minneapolis. It's snowing and all like their photos of them riding into the arena. They're like, it's kitted up in jackets and stuff.
Really?
And it's like just a full whiteout, which is kind of crazy.
I guess we're kind of used to it. You are, but like probably a lot of those guys come from freaking.
No, yeah, they're all Florida,
Florida,
California, like Texas. I mean, places like not a full-on blizzard whiteout stuff.
So Hayden doesn't race in that
Yeah, can you?
end, or because it seemed like there were some guys that race in both.
No, I was confused by that. to
So
be honest.
so the 450 class races east and west, and then the 250 class is split into 2 divisions because the 250
Because there's like
class is
more
bigger.
people than
well, there's
the-
more people, but it's kind of like a
Funnel to
younger
450.
age limit. So being like a younger rider, it's expensive to travel across the U.S. to race. So they make it you can either pick and race 10 races on the East Coast or 10 races on the West Coast, and then you save like 30, 40 grand traveling back and forth from
Well, that
East
makes
Coast to
sense.
West Coast because the races do flip.
And they
like,
come together eventually.
and then the final comes together and you have the top 10 from the East Coast and the top 10 from the West Coast, and they meet in Salt Lake, and there's a championship for both, and then whoever wins that final race is
Oh.
technically like the
The
fastest in the US,
Right.
you know?
I'm such a fair weather Supercross guy. I'm like new to it this year just because I honestly I just like watching for Hayden Deegan.
Well, so last year Hayden didn't win the championship, but he won the final
Yeah,
round.
yep.
So technically he was the fastest rider.
Right.
But he didn't win like in points.
He didn't win in points, but he won
Got
the
it.
final race. So he beat all the East Coast guys and beat all the West Coast guys and kind of showed that like
He's
he
the
was like the
man.
man to beat
Yeah.
for this year. So then this year when they announced him being on the West Coast, the fast kid that was on the West Coast switched to the East Coast so he didn't have to race against Hayden.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty smart.
and now he's racing Colton Davies.
So yeah, Cole Davies, his
he's-
teammate, which is he's like 17. He's like the new kid, kind
Very
of
fast.
super fast. He's probably like the next guy I'd say that's coming up.
Dope. So then, how does outdoors work? Do they do the same thing?
I don't think it is the same. Outdoors, I think it's just like a full one series,
circuit
no
series.
East and West, just one full series, and travels East and West. But Supercross is different because it's in a confined time space. It's like 18 or 19 weekends in a row.
Yeah, that's nuts. So like the 450 guys are going 18
Dude,
weekends in a row. if
18
they
weekends
stay
in
healthy.
a row, and racing in Detroit. I think it's Detroit this weekend, and then it's West Coast next weekend, and then back to the East Coast, and and then Daytona Beach, and then like back to Salt Lake, and just it's all back and forth. So a lot of flying and stuff, and plus like training in the middle of the week and travel time and stuff. I don't know.
So when do you think Hayden's gonna move up to 450s?
I think next year.
Really?
Yeah, I think
That
next year.
soon?
I mean, he's like killing it in the outdoors, and then hopefully get the championship in Supercross this year, and then move up move up the next year to 450.
How much bigger is the jump from 250 to 450?
Dude, it's a lot. Like the bikes are just insane, and just the riders too. Like
Double the horsepower.
double the horsepower, like the training, and the more horsepower, the more tired the bike gets you. So if you're getting tired on a 250, the 450 is gonna like really gonna whip you around. Like me, I'm a little guy, so me being on a 450, like I would get worked. I don't think I could ride a 450 for a full moto. Just
Really?
it's too much for me. I'm just too little. I'm not strong enough, honestly. You need to be strong. Dude, all the 450 riders, their legs are huge and they're like it's kind of changing now. They used to be like smaller dudes and now it's just everybody's like kind of beefing
Pretty
up and
jacked.
pretty jacked. Yeah, like you look at like Sexton's legs, like dude, his legs are tree trunks. Even Jet too. Jet has like big.
So are
big
they hitting
jacked
like the
legs.
same line as the 250 guys, or since they got a more horsepower bike, are they able to like?
They do
hit?
pretty similar lines, but they will hit like technicaler lines. Sometimes they'll do like a triple out of an inside or something instead of doing like an outside like a 250.
Just because they have that more
Just 'cause they got the
have
power and then, like,
to make it.
Honestly, it's just carrying speed all around too. Like hitting the whoops, they're through there way faster. Like I don't know, just everything about the 450 is way faster. They're heavier, a little bit heavier, so that like plays in the factor too. You're throwing around an extra like 20 pounds, so that'll tire you out. I mean, they're just gnarly. 450s are gnarly bikes. They're fun to ride, but they are big.
To actually ride it to its like max
Yeah.
capability. Yeah.
We watched Supercross the other day at dinner, and Spenny was like giving us just a play-by-play of like what was going down. It was the first time that I'd watched and like actually understood like what was happening, like the techniques that they were doing,
Yeah.
and like why they were doing certain lines.
Like,
and,
hitting a quad one lap and then tripling
Yeah.
the next lap. Like
yeah, I thought they were just maybe just doing it, but you were explaining like the reasons why.
yeah.
Made watching it like a lot more interesting, honestly.
Yeah, I'm stoked. Yeah, we'll have to throw it up on the TV tonight and watch it. I'm
For sure.
I'm excited for
It'd
it.
be fun.
It is fun, like trying to like teach you guys too, because for me being a racer, I get what's going on. So I'm like to show you guys, and then when you guys understand, you're like, oh, that's what they're doing. It's like it's cool to see you guys to be able to see that. Like when I point something out, it's I don't know, it's just it's just awesome.
I'm glad that you're enjoying it too, Spenny. I didn't know you were getting that kind of enjoyment out of it, but that's nice to know.
Yeah, I'm getting something out of it. It's not just for fun.
One kind of last thing here. Did you guys see Jake's video where he definitely kind of blamed me for the
I
truck?
haven't seen
I
it.
did.
I
just the whole
was
video.
actually gonna ask you about that, Ryan.
give-
How
So are
do
you
feel
paying
about
him,
that?
or what's the scoop?
Well, what did he say? Give me and the viewers. I gotta watch it. Sorry,
Basically, the whole video is just, I think it's even titled Ryan's Fault.
Really?
Yeah. And then he goes on in that video talking about how he's blown up like 8 different trucks. But then somehow the one truck that I borrowed of his, now it's my fault. Like, are all the other trucks?
So, did you get an invoice or no?
He has
I-
not invoiced me yet. Did you get it? Did he send
would
it
I
to
get
you? I don't know why.
No.
It just I didn't know if he was sending it to the company or me personally.
I mean, you were the one
Company.
driving it. I'd imagine you would get the invoice.
Well, I just kind of figured I was towing all your guys' stuff.
Right, he was
You know,
working
like
for
I
us.
wasn't. I wasn't driving the mini truck.
I didn't tell you to hot rod that thing.
Well,
Seems like you were just,
debate.
Seems like you were just misdriving it, Ryan.
I don't think it's possible.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like there was peace in Cormorant, obviously. Me,
We
you know,
finally
the
squashed
crew
it.
and Jake went through what we went through, and then for the last couple of years, it's been pretty chill. And like Ryan totally just fired it back up, and now it's just bad again.
There's this giant cloud,
Yeah.
which is $16,000 bill in it.
Yeah, it's just like Ryan,
It's
just,
like the
well,
just
craziest
pay
thing,
it so
though,
we
'cause,
can just
like-
be boys again.
well, that's
Honestly,
just
dude.
between Jake and Ryan. I think everyone else, we're all good, I thought.
Well,
Yeah,
you
but
guys-
it's
just
like
thought
at the
Jake-
end of the day, like Jake thinks that we were for some reason responsible for it too. Which I keep telling him, like, dude, I didn't even
between
know
you
that
and
Ryan
Ryan.
was driving your truck.
Maybe we should.
Like,
maybe
Well, did
we
you hear
should-
about how big the bill is? They're like over 20 grand, and I mean Tony was like, well, that ruined our February, and like I guess like they had like his kid wanted to like join some sports and shit. And he's like, well, you're gonna have to wait till next year because Ryan blew up the truck, and
Yeah, you had to
You
drop out
ruined
of
his
hockey for the
February,
rest of the year.
Ryan.
All right, all right, all right. Let's hit an ad.
like the kid was crying, and no, just kidding, he wasn't crying, but
I mean,
But he
you know,
definitely
like
had
he,
some
like he's
trauma.
like
You
Ryan
can't go around
definitely
ruining guys.
ruined his
Februarys.
childhood.
But then, yeah, did you see Tony's like Instagram story just yesterday? Dude, he's like, Jake brought me this truck back, is the maroon Raptor. I gave it to him when it was running fine, and he brought it back. And when he started up, boy, it
Oh, it was just
sounded rough.
knocking.
So,
well, dude,
does that make you think like maybe Ryan was hot rodding it or
no,
what?
No, then he just and I'm on the same side as him. He just goes, you know, maybe Jake is the problem because I've personally seen him blow up so many cars and trucks.
Thank you, Mike.
It is pretty crazy though. Like if you're just driving a vehicle down the road,
Yeah, for it to just
there's
melt
no
down.
reason for it to have so many problems, which makes you wonder, like, are you just flat out driving the thing fucking wrong? Like by just like shifting things and like when you're not supposed to, and like,
Well,
like
what
you
about-
literally would have to do something
I
wrong.
mean, you've seen how both Ryan and Jake drive things. They,
Well, what about Mike? What
Oh,
about
true.
your blown up car now?
Yeah, that just has like a few failed rings and like a few chips on.
it's a highly
one
modified
piston.
20-year-old
that-
Subaru.
That's not melted down. Like it's like chilling.
So Mike had a Subaru in the shop for the last year? It was in there for 9
Yeah,
months.
Pretty much. I drove it for the summer, and then it was winter, and the fuel pump went out, and then it just started again. It
So
was like, okay, fuel pump's out. We should probably. These injectors are pretty crusty. These fuel rails, this and that. Let's get rid of the tick while we're at it. Let's pull the motor because it's easier to do the heads. Oh yeah, I found the tick. It was on one of the valves, but your piston has a little slap notches here. These rings are failed. And I'm like, well, geez.
wasn't that motor like new in that car 2 years ago?
No.
Oh, that's the only thing that's
Yeah, it was like the only
that
thing
you
that
haven't
hadn't
dumped.
been
It was
a
a
ton of
it
money.
was
It
a
is a-
different block.
It is a built motor, but yeah, it's not even a closed deck.
So how much money now are you gonna have into your Subaru after this? Like, are you
Depends
nearing
on
the
how crazy-
$100,000 range?
No, not quite, but it depends on how crazy I go.
That's insane, dude. On a
Like,
Subaru.
well, how crazy are you going?
I don't know.
Like, what are you
Gotta
thinking?
get-
Like,
trying to
what's
get-
the options
I
here?
was trying to get someone to like sponsor, not even like give me a free motor, but like
Discount.
IAG block is probably the way to go. But just like just someone who wants to put a sick motor in a sick car.
You'll probably have at least 12 to 15, I bet, all said
Really?
and done. I think. It depends how
Holy
big you
shit.
go, but, like, you're going to have to put the new motor in. You're going to have to retune it. There's going to be all the labor.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I'm imagining you'll do, the full get up a whole block, a complete block.
No, well that's now.
You're
there's
going to
so
want to
many
do pistons,
factors.
new rods,
No,
all
yeah,
that.
there's
Like
the
just
short
do it all at
block,
once.
And then there's the long block. Like I just bought new cams, valves, and springs, so I don't technically need the long block because I already have the head stuff. But should I just do the long block and send all that stuff back?
Dude,
I
your
don't
money
know.
I
might
think-
just go full out. Just
Yeah.
do everything.
But I'm also not trying to build like a 900 horsepower.
Oh, that's what I
four-cylinder
think
car.
you should.
Dude.
like that's the thing.
Like,
Have
that
you
thing is
cut
so
any-
crazy.
Yeah, have you cut any corners to this point?
No, but like
Exactly.
But
Why
isn't,
cut
like,
corners now?
600 horsepower plenty?
No, I would just make it ridiculous.
Yeah,
and-
might
I
as
don't want
well.
a drag
just
car.
money, Mike. It just go full out.
Yeah, so you're looking like $6,000 for a short block and
Yeah, $6,000.
about 10 for a long.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You said your motor's like kind of okay though.
Yeah.
Can we put that in Jake's truck?
Oh,
We could. It's actually
There
all,
we go.
all it needs is
Fucking
hopefully is just some
Subaru,
pistons.
piece of shit Subaru
Yeah.
motor.
what if they put Gavin's old Cummins motor, the 12 valve, into your Subaru?
I would
Being
just-
that we got that
yeah.
just laying
I'd
around.
cry myself to sleep.
Really?
You'd be cool
Yeah,
rolling
yeah.
coal
Rolling
though.
coal?
It'd
I
be
mean,
just
it'd
like
be kinda, yeah, it'd be sick.
when it
I
was
would just-
blowing up,
I know, but
smoking.
I would like if we really wanted to do that, I would just buy a Subaru rolling chassis and do that.
Maybe you do that then.
Mike, at what
Sounds like
point-
you got all the you got
probably
the
do
plan
both.
figured out.
After,
If all I had to do was buy a rolling chassis and then I got the Cummins motor and installed for free, I would totally do it.
Yeah, I mean, I think Tony
Do
already
it.
owes us so much money. It's all blurry now. You might as well just pile it
Yeah,
on,
who-
dude.
it's blurry. Who owes who or what?
Yeah,
what
no,
the
I
deal
think
is.
Tony. I think Tony owes us. So
fucking
You
poor
got it.
Tony, dude.
I know.
That guy's just eating the cost on Jake and now Ryan.
And hopefully me soon.
Yeah. So Mike, when do you draw the line on this Subaru?
I
though?
don't know. Clearly,
Like-
the line right now is getting more blurred than it ever was. Just talking to you guys.
I mean,
I
I'd
feel
say
like
you
the-
blew past the line a while ago.
that's what I'm saying. You blew past the
Okay.
line like when you blew the transmission
line-
racing Ken. Like that's when the line
Oh,
was crossed.
yeah.
But when do
think-
you
I
draw the
thought
line?
about
When do you
that.
personally draw the line? Do you think you'll ever, or are you so far past it now that you're like, there's no way that I can abandon this project,
No,
or like,
no,
because
yeah.
like,
There's no as far as abandonment, that word doesn't exist with that car. It just doesn't.
and like
But
selling it really wouldn't make sense either. That's
Yeah.
damn near abandoning it.
that would be abandoning it.
Are you switching to like no plastic water bottles, no straws, like electric cars, solar panels? Like, are you trying to save the planet? Because I swear, if the planet doesn't last long enough for like your 5th generation grandkids to have that car,
Oh, true.
like
true.
it wouldn't be worth it, dude. Like,
No, honestly, Well,
Dude, as soon
Mike comes on TV,
as soon as
please.
Mike passes that thing down and he dies, they're selling that shit, dude. Along with everything
Or
else.
if they're
Mike
even gonna want a fucking
then I did a
Subaru,
pretty horseshit job of raising them.
if they don't like Subarus, yeah.
I like imagine like gas cars being outlawed, and I would be one of
iRobot
many
style?
fathers. Yes, iRobot style. This runs on gasoline.
Wonder where you
I
get the
always
gas.
just- Yeah, right.
Once they're
I don't know,
outlawed.
you'd have to like make it yourself. There's gonna be people like moonshining gas. usually.
Moonshine E85, I guess that comes
Yeah.
from
Yeah,
corn.
true. That
Oh,
would
You
yeah,
could
you
probably
can make
make
your own.
E85.
Moonshine.
You don't even need gasoline. You just want E85
Yeah.
anyways.
That's
True.
true.
Be pretty
Who
sick if
knows,
you went
though?
mad scientist just to make some gas for your
That would be
bright
pretty
yellow Subaru. The world's full of Teslas. Just all these black and white jelly beans, the occasional
I
maroon.
wonder if
and
you
then
should
it's
just do
Micah.
the full interior at this point too.
Well, then someone commented that and like,
You're already
"Yo,
at
when are you
so
gonna
far
give the
along."
interior some love. I'm like, jeez, dude.
I thought you already did. I thought you did the STI
I
seats
I
and
pretty
floor.
half-assed it. I just got the STI seats. No, that Subaru that we had, the bug eye, I was gonna pull the blue floor out of, and this is not your fault. You're like, I got a guy coming to look at it, but he's not picking it up till Monday. I'm like, sick. I'm pulling that blue carpet out of there, and then I like came out, and he's like, yeah, he just took it. Yeah,
my
I don't
bad.
know. Dude. I just like shampooed the rear seat in my car, and so much shit came out of it. It was so satisfying. Pretty pointless information there, but dude, it's just kind of fun having your own like carpet shampooer.
Is it
It
here?
reminded me of old days. No, it's in Fargo, but
Oh, shoot.
I'll bring it. It's really handy.
on the Subaru, you did that?
Yeah, and the seats were just gross. Like I was just sucking like brown water out of them. So that's what I mean,
25
like, I
years of
half-assed
backseat
it.
fun.
Yeah. Yuck. Yeah, I'll do the interior. I'll just keep going on it.
Yeah, might as well. Why stop now?
Yeah. I'm not building a drag car. I just want like 600 horse.
Just an autocross car.
Yeah. Yeah. Something
I mean, that'll
Something
still be
quick.
fast. That'll
Yeah.
still be really fast.
that's really fast. But yeah, to your point, Ryan, the line started when I blew the transmission racing Ken's Tesla, and that feels like light years ago.
Was
I think it
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
2020.
Yeah. Like that feels like so long ago.
I guess each year you get like you can move the line a little more forward.
Yep.
It's so crazy to think like just the two different ends of the spectrum that we have between Ken's vehicle of choice and like how he's like evolved as a car owner and how you have evolved as a car owner of just dumping more money into that. And Ken
Yeah.
is just like, ooh, new electric vehicles
New
out.
fridge.
I better. Yeah.
It's
New
true, 'cause
appliance
well,
that I
at some-
can drive.
At some point, we were really all on the same page, but like Ken was driving a WRX, red WRX, then a blue Focus RS.
Dude, the Focus RS, Ken seems like I don't even remember that Ken.
I regret selling that car. I wish I would
Really?
have kept it.
Really?
I know in the time I just like wasn't happy about it because of the whole like lemon thing, and then looking back respectively now, it's like I should have just kept that because it was a fun little car to whip around in.
That was
I
a sick car.
cannot imagine you nowadays driving around a
Well, no,
bright
it'd be
blue
like
jelly bean.
it'd be like you and your
Bronco?
Evo. It's in
Yeah,
storage.
it'd
You
be
drive
very-
it like
it'd be
twice a year,
just
but
like
it's
that.
still just fun to have.
Are those things supposed to be worth money or something?
Yeah, Ken, you
I
sold them at
think
the
they
I
bottom.
will
sold
be.
that at the worst possible time, and then
They're
that was like the
climbing.
bottom of the value. And now it's climbing back up. They sell for about what I bought it for new.
Really?
Yeah,
That's pretty crazy.
they didn't import that many of those.
Huh. It was a cool car.
I think I'm gonna lemon out my Hummer.
Yeah, you
Really?
keep saying that, Ryan.
quite a
but
bit of
how
work
does that
to do.
work?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm confused because Ken did it, but Ken's good at working the
Yeah.
system.
It wasn't that hard.
There we go. That's what I wanted to hear.
Granted, I had mechanical issues, so like that was a very cut and dry. They could not like push back on that. Whereas yours is more electrical, and it might be a
The whole
little.
car's electric.
Yeah, but no, it's not like it's not like a powertrain issue. It's like
Yeah.
an ancillary electronics.
Yeah, I see. I think what I'm going to really play on is that it's unsafe to drive because when you're driving and the cruise control randomly stops and you're using one pedal driving, it effectively locks up the brakes on the highway. And I know how to deal with it.
Full
But-
regen.
Yeah, full regen mode. But Alondra drives the car. And so, like, what happens if she does it? She doesn't know what's happening. And then all of a sudden, she's locking up the brakes on I-94 in rush hour traffic. She
Yeah.
could begin in a serious accident.
It's more so I would push at you have convenience and safety features that this vehicle you sell this
Safety
vehicle
features.
as, like because it says like service OnStar system.
Yeah, bro, I can't sell it with all that shit going wrong.
and you try and have somebody test drive that, and it's just got all these warning messages pop up. You can't.
They
sell
couldn't
that.
just fix it. Have you tried getting them?
4 times.
Oh, really?
Tried 4 times. I have my appointment for the 5th. The best part is there's only one guy who works on EVs in the local area,
not
and
gonna
he's
figure
booked
out
out for a
anything
month.
new?
So like each time I have a problem, I got to wait a month.
So what do? You limit it out. You get a new one.
You send a certified letter to
sell
the
it,
and then you sell it,
manufacturer,
yeah.
and then dealer contacts you with like all the buyback paperwork.
For legal reasons, I love my Hummer, which I actually do, and I would
Yeah,
keep
you
it.
do like
I
it.
wouldn't just sell it right after I get
Okay,
my
that was my-
non-lemon car.
That was my question.
Dude, I feel like it's not gonna be that easy. If I remember correctly, every time I look at Ken, he'd have
Yeah,
his
he was
laptop,
pretty
he's just
frustrated. Yeah.
typing.
That's what I
He's got
remember.
literally a short novel.
Yeah.
Ken, what are you doing? Fucking emailing these idiots over at Ford, trying to get my thing lemoned out. They're trying to say it's not, but and like I remember it was quite a process. He was doing a lot of emailing and a lot of words on the
I
paper.
could have
Into a
You
day,
love
it
emailing.
wasn't that tough.
If I can get the job done in just emails, Ryan, I'll do it for you.
Mike, you'd be a
Sweet.
great assistant for how much you love emailing.
I would be. I would be a fantastic.
You respond 3 years late, but you get to him eventually.
Mike starts up like an email marketing company, but instead of having like a mass email, it's all personalized. Like you type each one. You're like,
Yeah. How many people you got on your email list? 30, but I'm capped out.
well, good shit. I want to let's wrap this thing up. Go watch Cletus turn left. Hopefully win the Daytona 500 or whatever he's racing right now.
A little
Good
bit
stuff.
of Supercross
Works.
later.
Hit the gym.
There we go, dude. We got a
Yeah,
D-milk
keep having
milk
fun.
bag.
Stay in the gym,
Milk bag.
as Gavin, 3-wheeler Gavin says.
Good stuff. All right, boys.
See ya.
People say we're the nicest up in the Midwest. I'd argue that the South is nicer.
I didn't want to like get arrested at Buc-ee's, so I just played dead.
Attack!
I just couldn't help myself. So I got back on the liquor. I'm not sure if you meant that as a compliment. I know CJ wouldn't mean it as a compliment.
Thanks for reaching out. And he said, calm down. Thank you very much. I miss Sean Kingston.
Yeah. You guys really hit it off when we met.
Surprised
my
you guys
first
didn't stay
celebrity.
more in touch.
What's up?
What's up, Sean Kingston?
Hey, these are the Cboys. What's up? What's up?
That was probably the most awkward interaction we've ever had. Maybe not ever, but
with
up
a
there
person
Yeah,
of-
it was definitely
of
up there.
caliber.
He definitely didn't care to meet us.
in the locker room of the Civic Center of all places.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Welcome back to another Ripper episode of Life Wide Open podcast.
Mm.
Good to be here, boys. How
It
you
is great to
doing?
be here.
Happy Saturday.
Feeling good. Feeling good.
Can you talk about Micah, how he almost killed us on the way here?
What now?
I just went for like a classic, pass, and my eyes were deceiving me, so I thought the car that was on the oncoming lane was in the right hand lane, like
Because it
you
had
know,
red headlights.
It's happened before. I don't know. Well, no
Just-
headlights at all, but
Oh, I suppose.
she's just like ah, and I'm
How
like,
close
ah.
is it?
I mean, to the point where I dang near had to cut the guy off that I was.
No
passing.
shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
it was
no,
I
close.
felt
okay.
like an asshole.
You had the
It's
Bronco floored.
floored, and it
Good thing you got that WAPTA.
yeah, but it still was like bogging almost. Like, you know how they have the electronic? It's not like a cable anymore.
Yeah.
I was sketched. I get all hot.
Really? Because
So
you
it
almost
was
had
bad.
a
Yeah, and then
head-on
you're embarrassed too.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
now
this
you're
is
in
the
front
worst.
of this guy, and you're like, oh, I
Yeah.
feel like I gotta go
Did
fast
you just
now.
speed
He's
and
like,
just get out of there?
Who the hell is Steve? too?
Steve. Where's Steve one?
Driving
the
like an
first
asshole.
Steve? He goes, he lost his first lap driving like that, dude.
I just felt bad. Yeah, I was dumb.
Well, it's funny because Alondra will do that while we're driving. Sometimes it's because of a threat that is within 3/4 of a mile away. And sometimes it's like she'll just remember something. She'll go, and I'll like be driving. You know, you kind of get in like a zone, right? You just like, you're just driving, whatever. And she'll go, and then you go, you like, it scares you, jolts you. What's happening? You put yourself on high alert. I feel like it's a female thing.
Yeah,
to,
they
like,
all do that.
Yeah, just shriek.
Yeah, Greta does
Standard
that too.
procedure.
Closes her eyes and goes, whenever I'm passing somebody. And I'm like,
Really?
can you relax?
Really?
Like, you're stressing me out right now, and I'm just passing
And
somebody.
you're a pretty slow driver too. Like, I wouldn't say you're too aggressive.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm not sure if you meant that as a compliment. I know CJ wouldn't mean it as a compliment.
It depends on the
Pretty damn
scenario.
slow.
Are we trying to get home from the airport after a long day? You're a slow driver and it's annoying.
55 and a 60.
You guys might be very appreciative of my slow driving when I have to take over the entire insurance policy for the company.
Exactly. It is a positive there. And I always trust you. You'll get
Somebody's
us
gotta
there
do
safe. Someone's got to drive safe around here.
Somebody's
Dude,
got to do
I
it.
was just thinking about that on my way here. Like, stuck behind some dude pulling a fish house, and then a couple people behind him. So stuck,
A fish house.
stuck
Wrong
dri-
season, brother.
Yeah, stuck driving 55 in the 55, and I thought very deeply about how I'm not an angry person. I'm a very happy, optimistic person. If for some reason they like put a regulation on our cars where we had to drive the speed limit, I would not be as nice of a person.
It would stress you out.
Yes, it just drives me nuts. Driving 55 feels like you're driving a golf cart. Might as well be.
I pulled out of the shop the other day, and our local state trooper whipped up right behind me.
Oh,
and nice. I had to set the cruise control at 55, and I felt like I was just crawling
like
down
you're
the
not
road.
moving.
He whipped out behind you, or
Yeah, he just whipped out right behind me.
he was waiting, or what?
I don't know. I think
Or
he
it just
I
was
think
like
he
a
saw me from
coincidence.
like a mile away and just
he-
accelerated. And he
What
was
were
like
you
on
driving?
my bumper. I was on my Bronco.
So he was just
I couldn't see his car out of the back of my car because he was that close to my bumper.
Well, you probably were out
Really?
causing a ruckus.
damn. Maybe he was thinking you were driving too slow.
yeah. Well, I think
why
that
he
a
was-
lot.
It's like,
I
I'm not
think that a
going
lot.
to
of
take speed though.
When I was coming home last night, I was doing like 6 over. There was somebody just like riding me, and Greta's like, "How fast are you going?" And I was like, "I don't know, like 6
10?
over." And I was like, "I don't think it's a cop, but if it is a cop, I think they want me to go faster because they're riding me."
you, yeah.
So I is that a good excuse? Like if you get pulled over and they go, "Why were you going so fast?" and be like, "Well, you were on my bumper. I figured
were
you wanted
pushing
to
me,
go
dude. You
faster.
were pushing
I thought
me."
you were drafting off of me."
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you could get away with that and then say like, I didn't know you were a cop. Like I just saw the headlights.
That
Yeah, you
is
scared
that
me.
is annoying though. Like when you got someone right behind you and they're driving too close, but they won't pass, and you kind of almost inherently
Yeah,
just
trying to
start
speed up
speeding
just to get away
and then
from
next
them.
thing you know, you're speeding. You're kind of like, "Frick, is there any cops?"
Yeah, and
then
they're-
you're like,
they're
"Dude,
riding
just
you.
fucking pass me so I can go back." Yeah,
But then you do get passed, and you're like, "God damn, dude, I'm getting passed by a minivan right now."
yeah.
I thought about it the other day when I was driving and there was a cop going down the interstate, and it was from like out of town, out of state. It wasn't doing anything. He was driving somewhere, right? And everybody, like traffic is just like bottled up around him. And he was doing like 65 in a 60. Like he's going fast and everything. He's just driving as a normal dude, just in a cop car. And I go, I wonder if they get annoyed that everybody around you like tenses up and just forgets how to drive and like slows down.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
gonna be
Yeah,
so
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
I
annoying.
know. I'm sure everywhere they go, everyone's just stomping on their brakes,
Brake
like,
checking you.
like sitting at a stop sign for 1 minute.
Yeah, if you're like, you're like, no, you go first.
Yeah, it's just like.
And you're like, dude, I'm a detective. Like, I'm solving murders today. I don't give a shit about your.
I
like,
was wondering if
speeding
like
ticket.
police officers, like in their world, obviously they don't drive around their car all the time, but like to them, they're like, yeah, everyone's really good drivers because everyone around them is.
I would love to have a police officer on this podcast.
Yeah,
And
that
just
would-
chat with
that would be
things,
cool.
things like
Dude,
that.
Last night,
One's out there.
at Ben's birthday dinner, there's a fellow wearing the same hat as me, Cboys hat, bought it to try to win the truck. Respectable. He looked very young, like 22 or something, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I pulled Ben over the other day."
Oh, it was him.
Whoa.
Yeah, and
I
he's-
knew it.
Yeah, and he's
I
like,
knew it.
but he was wearing like a sweet windbreaker and the Cboys hat.
Oh, he's a cop.
I'm like,
Couldn't
dude,
figure out why he looked so familiar.
I'm like, you don't look like a cop at all. I'm like, does he know? He's
yes,
like,
he
I
had
don't-
the
did. He had a
mustache, dude.
mustache. So
Wow.
does he. CJ's
Yeah, what's
a cop.
happening, dude?
CJ's not a cop.
Oh, well, he's got a mustache.
I know.
Bro,
Are you
that
pretending?
makes so much sense
Yeah,
because
so I go-
that guy. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
carry on.
I just was like, all right, well, your secret's safe with me, bro. And he's like, well, I mean, he's. I
not
mean,
really a
I didn't.
secret.
He
And
looked
then
at
he-
my
he's
career.
also like, I didn't.
And
ticket
your
him,
secret's
so
not
I'm like,
safe.
all right,
Wait,
Just said right here.
yeah.
I
But-
told you guys about this.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about it.
I said I got pulled over on my way here. I think I was coming here. I can't remember
In
what I
what?
was doing. My Raptor. I pass him, whips around, pulls me over, and I was like,
Shitting bricks.
I wasn't speeding. I wasn't like doing anything. He like comes up
Slow
and was
driver.
like, "Hey,
It's
I."
crime to have red wheels. That's all.
This car's too ugly to be on the road.
He was like, I pulled you over for no front license plate.
Oh.
And I've never been stopped for that with my truck.
Mm.
And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, it makes sense. He was like, oh, didn't you used to have like a license plate like in your windshield? Which I did a while ago.
Yeah, he did.
I was like, yeah, I did, but it got like annoying, so I took it out because it would like rattle. And I was like, how did he know that?
Or maybe he'd seen you around town.
Maybe. And then he came up and then he like said something, but he like kind of smirked.
Last night,
Almost like
yeah.
holding back like a smile, like he like knew me. And then
I
he
think
like
he was. Yeah, he's waiting
just
for you
like
to
kind of
recognize.
walked away. No, not last night. When he was like giving me a ticket, and I was like, that was it was a little different of an encounter that I've had getting pulled over. I was like, I wonder if that guy was like a fan. And I was like, there's no way. And then it just kind of went on. And then I saw him last night. I was like, why does that guy look so familiar? Also, what's up with his mustache? And I looked over at CJ, and then I got nervous.
Oh, are they in
I'm
cahoots?
working with him.
He's undercover. CJ goes undercover.
I'm trying to get you more speeding tickets, Ben. That way you can't hold mine over me.
No,
Yeah.
CJ's trying to get out of tickets, dude. They'll pull him over and they'll go, oh,
brother.
a fellow brother.
Oh, yeah, undercover. You're good to go.
You're like Paul Walker, dude, in Fast and Furious.
Yeah, he walks up,
Real
and
deep.
CJ's like
Combing
combing
it.
his.
I need to get some.
Hello, officer. I didn't see you there.
I need to get some just for men and like dye it so it's more noticeable.
Dude,
right
yesterday
now it's
we were
just all blonde.
you were
can't see
sitting
it
over
unless you're in
there
the
and-
right light. I don't even know if these guys can see it.
Yeah, you gotta catch it with.
It is tough to see. but
Definitely,
It's
with
there.
The right light.
When
I'm
you
not
were-
sure if they can even see it.
When
at
you were
home.
sitting over there, dude, there was stuff in the way, and I was like, what's on that guy's face? I realized that was a little caterpillar
What
coming
the
in.
hell is going on with that guy's?
I like it, though.
upper lip?
What caused you to be like, I'm going mustache?
I just didn't shave for like a week, and then I was shaving, and my mustache was like the last thing I was gonna shave, and I was just like, I'm just gonna leave it.
I love that.
Feeling risque.
Yeah,
I've done it a couple times
that
where
was
I've
that.
left it, and then I just go, no. Sometimes I'll even walk over and show Alondra. I'll go, look. And she'll go, oh, wow, looks good.
Really?
Yeah. She'll give me like a nice compliment. She won't be mean, but I can kind of tell deep down she's probably like, you should get rid of that.
Really, yeah.
She did ask me the other day. She goes, I wonder what you look like with just a mustache.
Maybe like a Hulk Hogan type of like handlebars.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
go
you
all
could
the way
do that.
down.
I mean,
Yes.
Well, I was hoping that like I was gonna get like a late in life growth spurt one, and then a late in life like my facial hair was gonna start coming in.
Yeah.
well, Ben, you did just turn 25 yesterday, so I mean, I'd imagine puberty should be right around the corner.
So I shouldn't give up.
No, I don't know. That's what
it's
how it happened.
it's gonna happen.
Dude,
man.
I
They say
couldn't-
26 is when it happens.
Okay.
I couldn't
You
do
think it's
this.
fun?
Anytime
hits?
25 to
I
26.
couldn't do this until I was like 25. So like the fact that I'd say yes, give up now.
Usually,
like
I
my-
had,
really?
I had hope.
Oh.
Yeah.
it starts like migrating from your head down to your face. So
It's a great
like the hair
migration.
follicles, they migrate down from your head to your face the older you get.
Really?
Yeah.
They migrate.
Like birds?
They go south.
Yeah, they go south. Like
Yeah, they just-
follow
they just
like
don't
a
go
weather
back
pattern.
north.
Yeah, they don't go back north.
Well, me and CJ are going bald.
We are. I'm
guys-
probably gonna shave my mustache before this, though.
You guys-
I just
you
feel
should
like I
leave a
can't be
mustache.
bald and have a mustache.
Oh, I think
think you
hey,
could.
I think you guys need to give a little context here.
I don't know,
because
do
when
we
you
do
said we're
this, or-
going.
I
you
think
said
we'll just explain it in the video.
No,
Yeah.
that's fine. But you said we're going bald. Most people are gonna take that as a well. Yeah, no shit. I know
Well, yeah,
CJ
yeah,
is,
no
but
shit, CJ's
Yeah.
going bald. Yeah,
it's news to me
True.
that Ben is.
It's true.
it'll make more
Yeah.
sense in a video.
I'm wondering though, like, so we're gonna go bald here, right? And we're like halfway through filming some of these videos because it
yeah.
takes so long to
Yeah.
film these videos.
Right.
Like, people don't seem to understand, but with the, things are getting built, and we're in this process. It's just gonna go from like we're not gonna have this segment in between these other segments. So like it'll be us talking to the camera, like this, that, whatever. And then next shot is like
Next shot
hands
is
out
us
to
bald.
both of us.
People are gonna be like, "Whoa!"
Looking like Dr. Phil.
Well, it's gonna be me, you, and Gavin. So
I know they're gonna mistake us three.
right?
Yeah.
like-
Dude, you wear hats enough where I think nobody's really gonna
I
notice
think you'll
it.
be able to tell though with the
Yeah.
side and like the front, but who knows?
Ben's,
maybe
Ben's
it'll
definitely gonna be the most noticeable
look.
with like chopping that mullet off.
Yeah, you went from mullet to bald, dude. That
Yeah.
doesn't happen very often.
The only
Unless
thing I'm
you're
worried
more than
about
one.
is how long
may
it's
start
going to
throwing
take
chairs.
to grow back.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think it's going to be quite the journey just to get back to a normal hairstyle. It's just going
Yeah,
to be
you're gonna be a
like,
warrior, brother.
you
It's
know,
gonna be fun. It's fun to see. But I love that you brought that point up. Like whenever we are filming a video over time, and just anything could happen. Like halfway through like a build, you could have like a broken arm
Yeah.
or something.
That
that's a
happened
bad
with you on your
example,
knee
but-
or something like
yeah,
that. I remember.
like someone's all bandaged up or something, or halfway through the video, Ken only has one eye.
It's gonna be like jumping, from us bald to like now we got hair, and then it's like going back, we're bald again. It's like, god damn, these guys grow their hair quick. But
We should go get wigs for you guys.
Oh, there
You guys
we
should
go.
like try out a new hairstyle.
I'd go red. I saw
Really?
Sexy Red's wig. That shit looked unbelievable.
Yeah, you
Oh,
should just
that's-
get a weave.
That's a wig.
Dude, yeah. She's got like a number 2 haircut.
Look it up.
No, I'm not kidding you. It looked like it was coming out of her scalp and everything. It looked like unbelievable
Yeah,
how
it's
much it
crazy.
looked real.
One time we were at this concert. We actually opened up the podcast talking about when we met Sean Kingston. It was the same
Yeah.
night that we met Sean Kingston.
It's not real.
Oh,
Isn't that
gosh,
crazy?
sexy.
And it even looks like they have the hair sprout. There it is. Oh,
Here's the one where she's taking it off, where she's
There
pulling
it
off
is.
the
well,
wig.
she just had it on her story the other day, like putting it on and then off, and it was crazy.
CJ's dream girl right there. Sorry, Alex.
I do want to say that Siege, you you a lot of times will be ahead of the curve on a trend. And I think you really led the charge into Sexy Red being like everybody loves Sexy Red now. And I think you were slightly ahead of the curve on that.
You know, I appreciate those kind words, Ryan, but I don't think I think she's just been crushing it. She was destined for stardom.
100%. But I think you recognized that a little bit earlier than everybody else. I don't think you led the charge of her coming to stardom.
I was like, damn.
I don't think he was necessarily like, this woman is, you know, going to be like something special. He was just like, this is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
I'd say I was both.
But she was special too.
Right.
But yeah, and she makes good music. So, I mean, what's not to love?
I mean, even walking around NASCAR, dude, people out there are listening to Sexy Red.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They love
I mean,
Sexy Red.
she's just possibly the biggest artist right now.
She's transforming, uniting cultures.
Yeah, there's some people in this room that still don't get it.
You looking at me or Mike?
Both of you.
I get it.
I don't get it.
What's not it?
Just the amount of hype. That's all. That I should say.
You can't tell me that you don't put on Get It Sexy and you don't just
I've
immediately
never-
start
little
feeling
something.
I've never fed a Sexy Red through my phone. Saw
Oh,
a Sexy
wow.
Red song.
Maybe that's why you haven't experienced it yet.
Hey,
I am not quite to the level that CJ is, but I get sexy.
is
You
there
put
any-
it on in the Tesla when you're driving home sometimes?
No, I usually do podcasts, but
He does Ben Shapiro podcast. Is there any way to pull up how many times CJ's played Get It Sexy?
Let's just, assume thousands.
Yeah.
I'd say in thousands for that one song, Get It Sexy.
Just this year.
It's a banger, dude.
It is a banger.
I mean, the woman's rap scene, I wasn't too keen to it at first, but it is getting better and better. Like, they are evolving. And if you go to, like, Rap Caviar, like, half of them are women's rappers now, which in theory, there really was never a lot of them up until this time.
Remember how much Ken used to hate Bad Baby?
I still don't like Bad Baby.
Really?
Remember when we played Gucci Flip Flops?
I always thought that
turn this off.
I always thought that Jake Sherbrooke and Bad Baby would have been a good combo back when he was going by Bangin' and Bad Baby.
Ooh.
Like that's a couple.
What's your beef with Bad Baby?
I just don't think her music's good. I think it's trash.
I don't know if she really had that
Yeah.
good of music.
Gucci
back in the
Flip
day.
Flops was a banger, and we know bangers.
Yeah, and I know bangers.
It's tough because like nowadays I don't even think your lyrics matter that much. It's more so just the beat being good and then the way that you like melody your voice to it. And like how it sounds to it, not even necessarily what you're saying.
Yeah, if you really listen to lyrics.
Yeah, it was like
they
Sexy
ain't that
Red
good.
to a T.
I mean, it just sounds good. Yeah, I mean, I'll agree. It's just different time for music.
It's evolving time. Power to the women. We went to NASCAR last weekend.
Talladega.
We talked about it in the last podcast. We were fired up for NASCAR. Evan wasn't.
Super lit.
Probably top 5 coolest things that we've gotten to do since like starting Cboys.
Yeah, 100%. Guys tend to think that looking sharp means wearing uncomfortable clothes, but Mack Weldon makes timeless apparel with modern performance fabrics for guys who want to look sharp and feel sharp without sacrificing comfort. I got the Ace sweatpants. They're literally my favorite. I'm wearing them right now, actually. I love them because they don't look like you're wearing crappy baggy sweatpants and it's the first time you've left the house all day, but yet they're still ridiculously comfortable. I also ordered a bushel of new underwear, which you guys just have to experience for yourself. They're the best. Mack Weldon clothes are designed to fit your style and the demands of your life. They look like regular clothes, but they feel super comfy without looking like you just came from the gym. They're the go-to choice for guys who want to look great without even trying. If you guys are looking to elevate your wardrobe, throw a couple items from Mack Weldon in your closet, and I promise you will not regret it. Get timeless looks with modern comfort from Mack Weldon. Go to mackweldon.com and get 20% off your first order with promo code WIDEOPEN. That's MACKWELDON.com, promo code WIDEOPEN. Today's episode is sponsored by none other than Liquid IV. I seriously love Liquid IV. I'm always craving a good drink, so either I'm chugging water or something less healthy for me, like a pop or an energy drink. So Liquid IV is perfect because I can get something tasty to drink with no artificial sweeteners and zero sugar. And it also has 8 vitamins and nutrients for everyday wellness. It's perfect to take on the go as well because you can just pull a water bottle out of the cooler and mix in one of the packets. I love that Liquid IV not only tastes great with no sugar, but also hydrates better than water alone with 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink. And I'm sure you guys have had Liquid IV, and if you haven't, you're about to have your life changed during a morning recovery. And we've got a 20% off code for you guys, and you're not going to get that anywhere else. So just order it from us, support the show, and be hydrated. However you hydrate, grab your Liquid IV Hydration Multiplier, sugar-free, in bulk, nationwide at Costco, or get 20% off your first order when you go to liquidiv.com and use code WIDEOPEN at checkout. That's 20% off your first order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code WIDEOPEN at liquidiv.com.
Such a good time.
And I love to see that Evan came around to it too.
At the end, yeah.
At the end.
Yeah, even he
He's
was
always
enjoying
such
it.
a, what would be the word? Hater? I don't want to say hater, but he's like, he's hard to like get him to go on to a trend or a train or whatever. But he did come around to it on the last day. He was like, all right, this is pretty sick.
Just gotta bully him
I'm
enough, and
having
then he'll
fun.
warm up to things. But
I've just been so enjoying lately, like all the experiences that he's gotten to undergo, and he just doesn't know, like, I don't know who that, we're all like tripping like, whoa, did you see we just got to rub elbows with so and so, and
Alvin Kamara, the running back for the Saints. He's like, who? What's that?
Yeah, I didn't know who that was either. So I kind of felt how he felt, but like we're meeting all kinds of people all over the country, and he's just like, you guys got any teas?
I
would
like
say
that about him though.
Yeah,
He's like
it's
so
fun.
he's
He's
so
just chilling. He doesn't even
chilling.
know who they are, and he doesn't even care, which is cool. I would say it was like one of the coolest like luxury
Special treatment,
like
type of
special treatments sometimes when you are in like this position. That's what I would say it was. Like it was definitely like, because we normally don't get to like experience where they're, hey, like we're gonna have this person's picking you guys up, they're driving you here, and then they're gonna take you in the golf cart and you get to go and meet behind the lines and meet the drivers, and then we got these RVs set up, and you're like in this like hangout area with a bunch of other, I don't know what you want to call them, celebrities,
Just groups of
it
was a very interesting collective of
creators.
people.
Yeah. So we like we're at this spot, and we got Alvin Kamara, who's like the running back for the Saints, hanging there. Then you got the Barstool crowd. So you had Brianna Chicken Fry, and then her friend Grace, and like some other Barstool people there. It's not necessarily like I don't necessarily watch them, but the whole time they're just like TikToking.
They were TikToking.
They were TikToking the whole
TikTokers are
time.
gonna TikTok. I swear. Every time I'm
Ben
around
was like,
one.
God, these guys are just TikToking. The whole time. I go, that was maybe the oldest statement I've ever heard you say. They just never stopped TikToking.
They didn't the whole time.
And like we just would be in the background.
We aren't TikTokers.
Nonchalantly, like I'd be chilling. Next thing I know, I'm in the background of a TikTok
That's going on 2
and
million people.
It goes up right that moment. It's just that style of making content, but just like throw it up and you
Let
do
it ride.
one
Run and
take,
gun.
and if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. Either way, it's getting posted. And
Pretty scary.
yeah, and yeah, so that was interesting to like see and be a part of. But it was funny because now, like for instance, I was in the background of a couple of them, and like all these girls that I haven't talked to since high school. Like, I was friends with them, whatever, but they're like sending it like, do you see her in the background? This like apparently this girl goes a long ways with the woman community. Because then like I know like your girlfriend was like pumped that we were there like with them. Yeah. So I was like, damn, like these girls got some serious
they pull weight, dude.
Like weight in, it's not really we didn't know, but very influential.
No, it is always cool to see like
so it was cool.
different people that we get to meet, and then like we have some
not
friends
our
that are,
crowd
like,
at all.
Biggest fans of them, and they're like, what were they like? What did you talk to them? Like Greta, I texted Greta and was like, hey, Brianna Chicken Fry is here, and she was like, oh my god, please send me a picture with her. And I was like, oh god, I really don't want to ask her for a photo. And Greta was like, just get a picture with her. And she was in there, and our friend Jeff, who we brought with, was like kind of like fanboying, and we were like, yo, you gotta just chill out, Jeff. And then he was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Yo, can I get a picture? And I was like, God. Yo, can I get a picture too? My girlfriend's a huge fan.
Dude, you know what you hit her with? I was thinking about this when you said that. People will walk up to us and they'll go, hey man, my little brother's a big fan.
Well,
and it's always the same thing. I go,
yeah, but it'd be like a girl coming up to us and
say
be
my
like, hey, my
boyfriend.
boyfriend's a huge fan.
That's true.
I looked at it more like that.
It's a little better though when you're in like that VIP. It sounds so corny to say, but when you're in like the VIP section, like the whole point of like secluding off those people is that way they're not getting bombarded by fans and pictures.
Yeah.
And then when you're like supposed to be in the same category and you're just like, hey, could I get a and you're fanboying? That's probably why you didn't want to do that.
Exactly.
And kind of why we were telling Jiff, we're like, you got to give it a little bit of time. Let everyone settle in here, you know?
Yeah.
But it was so fun having Jeff with, which you guys will see in the video. He's just one of our friends. He's never really been in YouTube videos with us, but he is the most outgoing, positive, electric, lovable person I know. He is so lovable, and he is the life of the party. Like, I've never met a single person that doesn't like him, and he makes friends like that. Instantly.
That's amazing.
And he's just genuine, whatever. So, of course, by the end of that, he was like the superstar in the VIP area. And
he's
like
dancing on the table.
Every
in
table.
the VIP.
Everybody
It was
loved
like, where's
him.
Jeff?
Everybody
Look
loved
for a
him.
table.
Look
He's
up.
dancing on.
Yeah,
it.
Yep.
look up.
And it was so much more fun having him there with us because his excitement rubbed off more. I was excited, but his excitement rubbed off more on me and made me really excited about it. Like even more excited and like just like, I don't know, it just made it more fun, you know, because
he's like the sunshine, dude. You like feel it radiate on you, makes you excited.
You guys are gonna love the video. I don't know when that will come out because we literally have so many segments filmed, but like you're gonna love it seeing.
Dude, he
seeing
was
him
like
in.
living like a rock star. When he a lot of elevated surfaces, he's dancing on the table.
And he'd find him
And
if
we
there
were-
wasn't many.
And like anyone who I guess dances like that knows how much energy it takes, and he was just going and going. He's
never
up
ran
there,
out.
He's like the freaking Energizer Bunny, dude.
yeah,
He's
he's
just
impressive.
I was
does not
filming
stop.
him, and we're all like cheering him on. Like it was pretty electric. And this gal comes up and goes, "Who is he?" And I'm like, "What?" And
As
she's
Mike's
like,
filming him,
yeah,
you know,
I'm
to
like-
the big camera.
I'm like, my buddy Jeff. And she's like, yeah, but like, who is he? And then I'm like,
Should have been like, he's famous.
well, I
He's
didn't know
him,
what she was
dude.
getting at. I'm just like, I don't know, dude. He's just crazy. He just danced. And then she's just like, is he famous? And then I was like, oh, no, he's not famous. And then she's like, he sure looks like it. And I'm like, you know, he really does. He
Yeah,
really does.
it was funny though, because the NASCAR workers and like marketing team that would be like kind of taking us around. I think it was on the last day. One of the girls like asked something about Jiff, and I was like, "Oh no, like he's not like in the videos or anything. He's just our friend. Like we just hang out all the time." Oh, wait, so he's not like famous or anything? And I was like,
Nope.
No, he's just a good guy.
Just
And
born
then
to be
she
Jeff.
was just like, yeah, and she was just like, wow. And like, I'm not kidding you. I think the Barstool workers were like, they were taking videos. I think they were like sending them back. Like, we need to hire this guy.
we need to get this guy a
They
job,
hire
dude.
people like that and like, you know, make little shows out of them, like side things, like just like Brianna Chicken Fry, for instance.
You think you could do a roofing,
He could-
construction bar stool
for
segment?
sure. Yeah, with
Dude,
Jeff,
I
we
think
could
we
do
could
anything.
Jeff there, dude?
He could
Yeah.
take over the construction side.
They
of
were just like,
Barstool.
you guys should hire him. And I was like, yeah, honestly, we should.
Well, Jeff would just be like, he could even be like a behind the scenes hype man.
Just take him with us everywhere.
you just come and just hang out, just bump up the energy.
Let him
bump
do
up
the
vibes.
talking.
Yeah, no, he would just like fire us up, like
He'd
he's
end
like
up being the
screaming in
main
your face.
character.
And then
He'd end up just being the main character, and then we'd have to change the channel to Jeff.
Jeff,
That'd be the name.
Jeff Boys
It'd just be
TV.
Jeff.
Jeff TV.
Dude, I was
That actually
was
kinda goes
definitely
hard.
Jeff.
getting a kick out of the you know, this party scene afterwards, like the fuck Kyle Busch guy, the really big fat guy. And dude, people were just like, they're just on some different energy. And like some guy comes up to me with a microphone, he's like, how you doing? Or how you doing? And then he like puts it to me, and I'm like, good, how you doing? And he's like, I'm doing pretty good. Back to me, I'm like, what, why you got a microphone? And I'm like, that's not even connected. He's just like, one up, brother, and then walks away
Yeah.
and interviews
Man on
someone
the
else.
street
I'm like,
interview.
that's kind of fun.
It was fun. It was like a different type of party scene. It was interesting because it was like wild, but then there's like a family with like two young kids there, and they're
Yeah.
like riding their trike, and then you got like I
And
don't
you also
know.
have middle-aged women drinking, riding large trikes.
Well, yeah, what?
Trike
Dude,
gang.
I laughed so hard. I posted that on my story, and somebody just responds, "These middle-aged women doing anything they can to not lift a weight."
Yeah,
Like that's their form of working out.
those are
Dude,
some
those
badass
things-
trikes. I
Those
would have
were,
liked
dude.
one
They
of
had
those.
LEDs and shit.
Those are probably harder to ride than walking, to be honest. Because
Oh,
getting
yeah,
them
dude, for
started,
sure.
Yeah, you gotta
yeah.
get that momentum.
No, what I
Yeah.
liked about NASCAR is it's this like crossover between two cultures. You've got dudes that are sitting there in like very expensive RVs, like $1 million in an RV. They got a trailer. They got their freaking F450 Platinums pulling it.
Yep.
And then right next to them, you have some dudes that bought a Winnebago for $1,000 off of Craigslist, or maybe just had it in their back 40 and just aired up the tires and put some seafoam in the gas tank and drove it there.
Yep.
And they're right next to each other, sharing beers, having fun. Like it's such a good crossover of culture. Like everybody's just there to have fun.
There really was the extreme of both ends
Of everything.
Like you had like, you know, a standard redneck, and you had like a wealthy businessman.
Yeah.
And everyone was having a blast though. Everyone was just getting down, having fun.
Man.
I would like to make that a tradition, even if like NASCAR doesn't
Won't
give
have
us the
us back.
special treatment again. I don't even care. I would go just to even sit in the general admission. It was so fun.
So fun.
And it's like, you know, it's so easy to downplay it. Like, oh, all they're doing is just going in a big circle, turning. It is not, dude. It is just, I don't know. It's just amazing.
It's one of
The
those.
feeling.
It's one of those things that you have to experience in person to like feel it, because it's like it sounds insane when they come by. It's like nothing you've ever heard before, and then you feel it like in your chest.
It gave me like this weird energy. Like when they would rip by in their pack, there's like this energy that would like come off into you. And like every single time, it was weird. Like it gave me like a tingling sensation inside my body. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That was like by far my favorite part.
Yes,
Yeah,
you got that too?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It was
100%.
like I couldn't figure it out though. It was when we were super close.
Yeah, I mean they're coming by at 200 miles per hour.
Yeah.
They're like
There was
190.
something about them all being together
That's
so
crazy.
close, and I don't know. It was just
But like the
One of
fact
the
You
cooler
could
things I've
hop,
seen.
theoretically, if it was legal, you could hop in your car and floor it and drive home.
the GTRs.
That's what I mean.
It goes 200 mile an hour.
It does. But like you could drive really aggressively, go faster than a normal person may ever in their entire life. And you'd be like, nice. And you could sit down on the couch, watch TV and fall asleep. Like we're pretty,
Yeah,
we're
no,
a
for
little
sure.
like calloused
sure.
to adrenaline and stuff like that. You could take the shifter card out, do a bunch of burnouts, but that type of energy was just different.
Yeah, no, I just think that cars were like, there was something about them all being together. There was just like literally like an energy coming off of like the pack when you were that close. And I could not figure out what it was. Like it was interesting. Like every single time it was just,
You know what it was? America.
Yeah.
It was just, it was
was
just
fun.
American
Sick,
pride
dude.
right
that
there.
is
it was
truly,
fucking sick.
like they were saying how every track's different, every vibe is different, but that's what brings people back, dude. That feeling of all the cars.
Yeah.
You know what also was the nice little cherry on top for me was when my guy won me $700. So we did bets.
Oh.
Everyone took a person. And I won $700. So not only did I get to go there for free and have a blast, but I walked out $700 in my pocket.
Yeah, must have been nice.
Did I pay you for that? I think I gave you cash.
I don't know.
I
was
don't
pretty
remember-
tuned up.
I don't
and,
remember
I
either.
just collected a few $100 from everyone, got some Venmos, and I was just
Just
packed
good to
up
go.
and was just happy as a clam.
Dude, it was just like such a classic NASCAR experience too, of like and then crash at the very end.
Dude,
Yeah.
I know.
Like such a gnarly pileup where like a guy went across the finish line on his
his
driver's side door. He was riding the wall and
At
we were
100
just-
miles an hour.
We're just watching it like, oh my god, this is insane. Michael Jordan's team won. We saw
Yeah.
Michael Jordan. We
Yeah,
were
we
like
saw
10 feet
Michael
away from
Jordan.
Michael
That was
Jordan. That was the
crazy.
sickest thing.
Yeah, that was so sick.
So I think a lot of I just saw the finish of the last NASCAR race, the most previous one that just happened. It was a 3-way finish, like neck and neck, like all within like a tenth of a second. And I think that does come down to the fact that they made all the motors the same,
Yeah.
and stuff. So like
They have to be.
Yeah, it is kind of lame, but in general, like the finishes should be a lot better because it's all
Spectacular.
built off of drafting and whatnot. So the finishes of that was crazy.
It basically boils down to strategy. I mean, we talked with the crew. Like all the drivers are relatively the same skill, and they said that there was an exceptional top tier, maybe like 4 or 5 that are like just naturally better for
for
whatever.
this guy.
But ultimately, it boils down to strategy and just luck and how the car performs that day, and
Yeah.
They're
it's
also
a game
talking-
plan.
We got to meet Noah Grogson. He got third, which is pretty
Yeah,
cool.
dude, that was
Sick.
electric.
Got
Like
the
we were
tours
hanging with
holler.
him before, and he was
He
chilling.
was just chilling.
And then he goes out there and he was at the top 3, and I was
He's
just like, "This
chilling.
is so sick."
I was more stressed out before Cletus's race. He's sitting there in his trailer talking
hanging.
with us jabronis.
I was more
popping
stressed out
zins.
for him,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Me too. And he like raced it in like 2 hours. He was
I know.
just chilling.
Yeah, I was like, do they gotta like get in the zone? Asking the guy who was kind of like
should we
chauffeuring
get
us
out of here?
around, and it was cool though because I think he knew who we were.
Yeah.
Like he had seen the videos and
Signed
then,
a sword.
and then we signed a sword, or just collectively CboysTV
Samurai.
signed the samurai sword you had in there, and
It was so sick.
Also,
So fired up.
I think Minnesota nice is a thing, right? People say we're the nicest up in the Midwest. I'd argue that the South is nicer.
I think them people were sweeter than an Alabama sweet tea.
Exactly.
No, I really did. I
Like,
really
even
enjoyed
the people in the Buc-ee's,
Alabama.
it's freaking
Oh,
2 a.m.
Yeah, man.
and
That was amazing.
We're causing a ruckus in this Buc-ee's, which is the size of a freaking Walmart.
Dude, can we talk about that?
Yes, we have to.
yeah,
But
Buc-ee's
they're-
is crazy.
But they're
What
like,
is up
hey,
with
honey,
that?
how you doing tonight? And like, they're chipper.
Bro,
you walk
yeah.
into a holiday around here, and the guy looks like he might stab you.
Yeah.
You know, like they're
they
better down there.
they were like a serious like they took a lot of pride in their that place is like a mall.
Yeah,
It was
it
like
was
it was
successful.
like a mall of the gas stations. Like they had you could buy. I swear you could probably buy new furniture for your living room in there.
100%. Dude.
Like,
At least
they
new
had
seats for your
everything.
truck.
They had
How
everything.
many gas pumps do you think they had?
69.
It had
100?
to be at
Yeah.
least 100.
So we're pretty larried up, and we're on our way home.
It had been a long day.
We pull into this gas station, thinking that it's just a normal gas station. Look out the window, and there's like gas pumps for as far as you can see, both directions. Like
120.
120
Holy
gas pumps.
crap.
Yep.
The way our jaws were on the floor
It was
when we
amazing.
pulled up,
I was walking
dude.
around just like, did you guys go in the bathroom?
No.
No.
Okay, I took a video of the bathroom. Let me just show you guys this. Like,
Whoa.
look at this.
Just huge.
Oh, damn, that was really
It's a
bad.
truck stop.
But
You'd
it's like
like to take a
it's
shit
like this on both sides.
Whoa.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised. The place was huge. Should I show?
And then me and Evan were wrestling,
yeah.
and the woman.
was
Is
like
that
the
what you were
referee.
showing?
Well, I was gonna just show. I'm sure Evan wouldn't mind, but he was having a really good time by the time we got to Buc-ee's. And
Yeah, someone overserved him.
I think he overserved himself.
Let me preface this. So I've been sober for the last 4 months. I haven't drank since December 31st, and at NASCAR, yeah, obviously it's
Kind of got peer pressure.
yeah,
too.
very difficult, very difficult. And I like went into the weekend like I'm just not gonna drink because I feel so bad after it, and I just couldn't help myself. So I got back on the liquor at NASCAR, and holy crap, was it a good time. Definitely felt like shit the next couple days, even more hungover than normal, but didn't regret a second of it. It was like one of those things. I wondered if I went sober for that long, like the next time that I drank, I'd be like, I don't know. It's just like, it wasn't as fun as I remember it to be. Bro, it was way more fun.
That was more fun.
It was more fun than I remember.
It would have been nice to just be like, oh yeah, it wasn't that good. I'm good for a while now, but
Okay, so I don't know. We might have to shuffle through some of this just because I haven't watched it back, and it might be some of it just might be flat out nonsense. God, I hope this is funny.
at least the end of it will be. If we
There's
watch the
nothing
whole,
worse than just
Watching
showing
something
someone a video you think's gonna be funny and then it's not funny.
Oh, so that's
It was
worse.
extremely funny in the moment.
Yeah, it was funny.
I took a video of us celebrating at the very end of the race, like on my phone.
Unable to connect.
I thought I got the crash in there. I thought I got everyone celebrating, and I turned to Matilda and I go, I just recorded the best video I've ever taken in my life. And I watch it back with her, and we both are just silent afterwards.
I
and
hate that.
she goes, yep, that sucked. Because it was so bad. Like,
Okay, the good
whole
news
thing
is
was out blurry.
I was filming on the vlog camera, and I literally didn't get to see the crash with my real eyes because I was
Oh,
getting the
thank
shot
God.
of you guys.
Let's go.
And I was like, it was such just like a moment because I was like, dang, that was the most insane finish ever. And I didn't see it, but I did get a video of my best friends cheering their asses
For
off.
real, yeah.
if it makes
it
you
was
feel
worth
any
it.
better, I don't think I saw the crash with my eyes either. It's just everybody was screaming and like it kind of I could see some
blacked out.
smoke down there, and then I just started screaming too.
It happened so
So
fast.
fast.
It was like I was trying to watch and I couldn't. And
My.
Oh my goodness, I can already tell this is gonna be rough.
okay, so Ben was like roughing up Evan here.
What? Where's Justin? You don't have Justin?
Just
Ben touched my dick. Ben touched my dick.
so for reference here, Evan thought that Justin was HR.
Oh, Justin! Justin's not gonna help you here, Evan. I think he's on my side. Then I find out Ben kicked him off.
So Evan was so larried up that he thought that we actually had HR here at CboysTV,
Well,
and Justin was in charge of it. But he's the merchandise manager. He is not HR, but he would be a good HR guy probably. So we get in this bitch.
Look at it. Look how big it is.
Gas station in the world.
Unbelievable.
Everyone who
Dude, we got to go back.
And they actually make Buc-ee's bigger than
Ken's
this.
already finding himself around. What do you got there, Ken?
Fresh food.
Brisket sandwich.
Hey, man.
Fresh food too.
all at one. It was like 1 in the morning. Almost 2.
I gotta find Evan here.
There was furniture. By
Yep.
golly.
Yep, they're selling furniture. Here comes Ben and Evan. And Jeff, I'm like, uh-oh, better get over here.
You guys found your way here too?
I didn't realize Chase and Haley were gonna be here.
Ed, how you doing?
Look at this guy. He was a shell of a human being.
Oh my good. Oh my
So Ben
goodness.
starts choking him again, beating him up.
Did you? He goes, if I fought back, I'd get fired.
Well, we went wide angle here.
I thought maybe video. This might go on the
Look
YouTube
at it.
vid.
She's smiling.
It definitely should.
Attack!
Tap out. 1, 2. I'd never tap out.
This dude over here didn't know what to think.
He's like, "Are we cool?" And he's like, "I think we're cool."
Evan, what's wrong with you? That was so inappropriate.
Goes back to paying. Then you're chasing him around out here.
Dude, Ben's noggin did almost get bonked on this pole.
Evan couldn't believe how much it cost him. It cost. Sorry.
If his head would have got bonked, I mean, he was smacking that $13 sandwich out of Evan's hands. It
Dropped about half that sandwich on the ground
was
out
sad. It
there.
was a sad sight.
Dude, I don't know what got it. Actually, I do know what got into me about 14 high noons.
Look at that run, dude.
Gas station food?
I just can't explain how you go from standing in a field all day. You haven't seen like a real bathroom. And then you just think you're stopping at a gas station. You pull up and the thing is 40,000 square feet. It was the craziest experience ever.
Anyone who's been to a Buc-ee's listening to this is like,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah,
that's
obviously
Buc-ee's.
it's
But
Buc-ee's.
anyone who hasn't been to a Buc-ee's listening to this should just
It's
try to
actually an
get to a
experience.
Buc-ee's.
It's an experience for
Yeah.
sure.
Dude,
And
shout
Buc-ee's
out
sponsor
Buc-ee's.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Evan was pretty torn up when we got back to the hotel room about the whole wrestling incident. He's like, dude, Ben doesn't understand that this applies for most people, but he's like, where I come from, when you want to wrestle, if you put me in a headlock, that means we fight until someone taps out.
Well, that was it was a very light headlock. It was more of just like a bear crawl onto him.
Right. One of them, of the 5 that were put down on him. But he's like, dude, I so badly wanted to, put him in his place. But
Wanted to
I
kill
didn't
him.
want to, get arrested at Buc-ee's. So I just played dead. That's what he's doing.
Gets arrested.
Evan does.
Evan fights. Evan fights back.
Yeah,
takes Ben
exactly.
down once. Ben calls the cops. I'm
There
calling
were-
the cops.
Cops were in the parking lot.
Fucking
were,
they
dude.
roll
They
up. Evan
called
gets
them.
taken away after 7 takedowns on him. It's like fucking A. Should be so mad. All right, what else we
Good
got?
times at NASCAR.
What else we got? So we're not just talking NASCAR.
So have you guys ever sold anything on eBay?
Okay.
It's,
Yeah.
Yes,
it's
I have.
kind of funny. You have?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's cool. I've never sold anything on eBay. eBay's been around forever. So I'm like, well, I'm going to sell some exhaust that I have from one of the dirt bikes. Brand new, throw it up on there. Don't want to haggle around. Don't want it to sit up there forever. So I look
One gear
at
sold.
everything. Everyone else is selling it for around $200. I'm going to sell it for $125, shipping included. I
Race
want
to
this
the
thing
bottom.
gone. Put it up. And then it sells like right away. I'm like, okay, maybe it went
Sick.
too low on the price. Maybe didn't need to include shipping. Homie from Puerto Rico buys it.
No.
And I'm like,
No.
oh, why did I do free shipping? Why did
No.
Yeah, and then I go to the UPS store to ship it. And, they're like,
And the UPS store, we got Ken back here.
well, I know it was tough because a couple days had gone by, and I'm like, well, I
gotta
forget
get
that
this
also,
shit
yeah,
done.
you can't just ship it out when you want. Like, when it says 5 to 7 days, you should honor that. So I go to the UPS store, and they're like, oh yeah, Puerto Rico, dang, yeah, it's a pretty heavy item, $247.
Oh,
to ship it.
much you sell it
And
for?
so then I didn't do that, but then I went to the USPS store. So I sold it for $125. eBay takes like $25 of that.
Of course.
And then it was $106 to ship. And you know what? And I mostly just went through with it.
Mike paid money.
He paid money for a
To
nice
get rid
Puerto
of-
Rican man.
So yeah, I thought two things. I'm like, one, I can't.
Why didn't you just cancel it? You can
Because-
cancel it.
I know.
He didn't want to ruin his seller
I
rating.
didn't want to ruin my seller
You
rating.
can make a new account.
I also knew that too. I was like, I know I'm one sale and I could just make a new account. But instead I was like, you know, I'll pay $6 to keep my seller rating up, keep this account.
Bro,
Dude,
But
Mike's
yeah,
going to go to
for
Puerto
this-
Rico and figure out
all
where this
that
guy
time
lives.
you took too.
For the
This
one
is
other
why
thing you're probably
it
going to
was-
sell on eBay in the next 10 years, but
I mean,
yeah.
not true. It was a bad experience, but like I definitely want to do more of it. But also because it was actually really easy.
This is
But-
why Mike doesn't sell things.
But yeah,
This is why you're a hoarder.
The-
Honestly,
pays to sell them.
So-
he loses the item and he pays them to take it.
does eBay take like less of a fee when you like start to sell more stuff?
No, I
Because-
remember that. I was very disappointed.
20
I sold some wakeboarding.
No, I know, but
bindings.
you were never a selling thousands of items seller.
No.
So
I think
No,
I sold
so-
a few things though.
Steve Hamilton, our friend Steve, he owns Custom Offsets. He started his business selling wheels and tires on eBay.
eBay,
And
okay.
that's the only place that he sold for like a while. But they
yeah, I just they do take
Yeah.
a lot. I just wonder if you're getting to the point where you're selling like let's say hundreds of items every month. Can they work through a little less of a percentage? Because that means if you're selling something for $1,250, it will take 250 of those dollars.
That's
a big
crazy.
chunk.
There's no way the
If the
fee's that
percentage
high.
is the same,
I guess,
I'm
yeah.
just
If
saying,
they keep the same.
$125, they took 25.
Wow.
So I was just like, dang, that's steep. You know, I mean, maybe I will just stick to Facebook Marketplace, even though it was much easier than selling something on Facebook Marketplace.
You got to text that Puerto Rican guy, be like, listen, man, I paid $6 to give you this.
I know, I
Just
was
at
like,
least send me a video of it on your
Dude,
car,
just
man.
the fact you drove all the way to UPS, then you drove to USPS. You dealt with those guys when they're packing up the
13%?
box.
13
Holy
and a quarter
yeah.
percent.
crap!
Yeah.
And then if you get over $7,500 in sales, then it drops down.
Okay.
15% on books and magazines. That's insane.
What does it drop down to after?
We should start an
Oh.
eBay. Screw all the other things we're doing.
I
dude.
just got to hit $7,500.
Per item, dude.
That's what the seller.
Yeah, like, was he cool to deal with?
Oh yeah. No, he was. I mean, he didn't say much, but I do want to know if so if he just got the thing down to Puerto Rico because he knew he was getting a good deal on it, and then he was just gonna flip it to someone else, then that's just bummer. But if it is on his bike, then
Isn't it
that's
just
cool.
a stock exhaust?
Yeah.
What the?
Mike, you are such an interesting
Mike, is
man.
that from the bike that I sold last weekend where the guy wanted the
Yeah.
exhaust?
Oh yeah, that was the other funny thing. So like, I don't get rid of much. We don't really get rid of much, and then I just I'm like, yep, I'm just gonna sell this stock exhaust. Just try
I just
my
don't.
way
I
at
just
eBay.
don't get why you would do that because it was like
That seems like
it was
such a
like
waste of your time.
It was a company exhaust.
Yeah,
you were
but-
gonna make the company
Wait, so we paid
$125?
$6 to ship the
Well,
exhaust.
no. I didn't put that on the company card. No, it was a company exhaust. But here's what happens with all of our shit: nothing, garbage,
Yeah.
giveaway. So I'm like, I'm gonna make some money.
because it's efficient. Throwing things away.
It
is
seems like your
efficient.
time was the biggest loss in
How
this
much time did you
situation.
spend creating the listing,
I would
Then
say
going to
creating
go
the
ship
listing, 10 minutes.
and then how much time did you waste going to go ship it?
talking with this guy?
Wasted probably 15 minutes going to UPS, and then succeeded probably another 15 to 20 minutes at USPS.
So you've got
It had to be
almost
more.
an hour into your time to lose $6.
Yeah, I didn't know I was gonna lose $6. You act like I planned for that.
I guess even if it would have made like 500,
Mike is
your
like,
time's worth
damn,
on
this is
that.
a pretty good deal.
No, I'm not that stupid.
So was the guy like cool at least? Like, was he excited about the stock exhaust? What did he need it for?
No, he needed
Oh, I
it
don't-
3 days before.
No, when they like when you buy something on eBay, you don't like say what you need it for. So
I didn't know if he was like, hey man, I need this exhaust for my bike.
His pickup.
He said, "When will they send my item?" And I'm like, "Hey, I apologize for sale on eBay, but shipping it out tomorrow." And I said, "Exhaust." Oh yeah, just basically explained it. So then I'll send you the tracking number. They said, "Thanks for reaching out." And he said, "Calm down. Thank you very much." Why did he say calm down? Dude? And that's the only thing he ever said. I sent him the tracking number. Calm down.
It's a great experience.
I thought it was so funny. Yeah.
You got to message him now and go, can I at least get a 5-star seller rating, please?
I should ask.
Imagine he
him for
gives you
one.
1 star.
That would, yeah. Then I would just delete my account. Never sell anything on eBay again.
Seller was slow and late.
It is true.
I
my
do
man.
love that you do things like that, though, Mike. Gives us a great.
what makes you, Mike.
Gives us a great
Yep.
podcast conversation. That's for sure.
exactly.
That's
Man,
what makes you you.
It's funny that I still do want to do it more, though.
I mean, eBay's been around for so long, and honestly,
Pretty
they have
dialed.
done a good job of evolving, and like they are slightly irrelevant, but they are evolving with the times and like sticking around. You know, like
They make a hell of a YouTube episode with us and Monster
they
Truck.
did.
Yeah.
They did.
One of the best things.
Got
they-
quite a bit of views too.
Yeah, one of the best things that they could have done was the like guaranteed fit
Fit,
thing.
yeah.
Because so many people don't buy something because they're like, well, I don't know if it fits, and I'm not trying to spend $200 and have to send it back just because it doesn't, not even made for my vehicle. I think that helps, especially like non-car people. Okay, I need this new window actuator for my car, and it says it fits. Most places do say that, but eBay is like such a wild west, so for them to,
Include that.
yeah, is nice.
Yeah, they do kind of still have that 2007 internet feel to
Yeah,
them.
Yeah, it
yeah,
does.
right?
You know, it is
nostalgic.
like
kind
when
of
you're
unpolished
scrolling
of like,
it,
damn,
it's
am I
like-
getting scammed here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't really know.
Dude.
Pictures are just never as
Evan
good.
quite hasn't migrated to Amazon, so he still buys.
Oh,
everything
yeah.
off
Dude,
Evan doesn't really-
only
Evan,
uses eBay.
Evan stayed in 2007.
It's crazy.
Well, eBay kind of reminds me of like Craigslist with the
Yeah,
same feel, like
Craigslist
all
is
the
falling
links.
off.
Yeah, Craigslist is
They're
tough.
done, man. They,
Yeah,
I
they're done.
mean,
You remember Craigslist misconnections or whatever, where like or men seeking women? You guys
yeah.
ever
were those
You know,
legal?
men
I
seeking
don't.
women was tame, but the other one
misconnections?
was
I'm gonna see if I can
What was the
find
other one?
some.
Mark
Men
met
seeking
his
men.
ex-girlfriend there, didn't you? Off Craigslist?
The look on Mark's face right now.
Says it all.
He's like, don't fucking say this online.
I'm not even familiar with this. What is it?
So the premise is basically say it became popular, I think, when the internet was a little less popular. You go out to the grocery store and you see this woman and you're like, wow, she's so pretty. You lock eyes for a minute and you're like, oh, I wish I could meet her again.
No fucking
You
way.
go on misconnections, right? And then you would be like, we locked eyes in the grocery store. You were
On this
pushing
day.
a cart full of radishes.
tell 'em things you
I had
noticed.
the Oreos.
Bro, what?
yeah, and then
Yeah.
you hope that they see it, and then or someone sees it that knows them or something, and then somehow puts you in.
Have you guys used it? Anyone
pretty
else
silly.
here?
Used it? No.
Laughed at it, yes.
Yeah, read it and laughed at it and was entertained by it. Yes.
Okay, that makes so much sense.
There was, like,
last night we were at dinner and we were all sitting at this table and CJ says something about behind Justin and Justin stands up and goes, "We should buy that," and then just locks eyes with this very tall man that's standing there and they just both stare at each other.
It's like, you can buy me?
They stare at each other for like 3 seconds, like long enough where it's uncomfortable to look into somebody's eyes. And then he like turns around and walks away, and Justin turns around and is just like, "Oh my God, what just happened?" And then he goes, "I need to find that guy on misconnections."
Ryan, go back.
That makes sense.
Go back to misconnection.
Can't
there.
go-
You
go-
had it up. So like there'd be like listings like this: looking for guy for fun. Click that one. Looking for a guy to have some fun with today. 50s guy here. Mid 50s guy here. Like that's like the shit.
What's
I
Dale?
can't
I'm
imagine
sorry.
it's a
Just
pretty
look-
situation if you're linking up that way. Yeah, you know, it's just
These are
weird
the
shit
fun
like
ones.
that. And then there'd be like sting operations because like there's women that are basically running a prostitution business
On
through
this.
Craigslist. And then there'd be like sting operations, or the police would also go in and create their own listing and do a sting that way. So it's like they were busting both ways, and
I'd imagine.
and then even the third. And
Here's one. DoorDash driver. You brought my Indian food to my house. You smiled and had some amazing legs. If you see this, tell me your name and what color your car was.
Exactly. It's like, what do they really?
I just feel like the odds nowadays of this actually working out.
Well, there's got to be some success
who's
stories.
using
Beautiful
Oh, for
woman
sure.
in Cub Foods with with mom. I want to meet you. Friday night at Cubs Foods in Maple Grove. I saw you in produce. I'm kicking myself for not approaching you. Let's try again this Friday night around 6:30.
Unreal.
Damn, so he's going back there with hopes of running into
Yeah.
this person.
That's
Man.
got to be more of a waste of time than losing $6 on eBay.
Yeah, I mean,
Mike's
Gotta
pretty
be.
good about it.
it's a chance for love, though, Mike.
Kenneth,
Yeah, true.
you are a
Not
beautiful
just-
black lady and you were in line with an older white gentleman. I talked to him about if this is where you pay my real estate taxes later. I did see you looking at me.
Hold on, what was that guy's name?
Kenneth.
Things are adding up.
Hold on, what was read that again now?
You are a beautiful black lady and you were in line with an older white gentleman. I talked to him about if this is where to pay my real estate taxes later, and I saw you looking at me.
You just came into my office the other day, and you were talking about paying the real estate taxes, and you said you were headed off to do that. Where was that at? Where was that at?
That was
Detroit
in
Lakes, right?
Detroit Lakes.
Oh my!
Was it actually?
Yeah.
Are you serious, Ken?
Technically, the bubble is a little north of Detroit Lakes.
What day was it on?
4/23.
What day is that?
Tuesday.
He came into my office on Monday. Probably just a coincidence.
Do you have any explaining to do, Ken?
Probably just a coincidence, huh?
I mean, this is all lining up, especially after the speed dating.
This sounds like a reach, but I don't know. Maybe it will work out.
This is far from a reach. This is just like a.
It's right there,
sitting right in
Kenneth.
front of us.
Kenneth made the post?
Yeah, his name was Kenneth. He said, my name is Kenneth. I kind of like Kenneth. Kenneth Matthees.
I call him Kenneth.
Yeah, sometimes when he's in trouble.
Kenneth
Kenneth
Jamino.
Cole, Jendrick.
Pull up some of the
Hendrick.
like ones on Instagram. We'll get a couple of the good ones.
Yeah, there's some really
All right, moving on. Okay.
I've been down bad before, but not quite misconnections on Craigslist
tough,
down
man.
bad. But
That's tough.
I don't judge.
This is
I don't
something.
judge.
This is
It's gotta be
something that I would
better.
imagine, like the people that leave like hate comments on our videos, like telling us how worthless we are.
Yeah.
Although maybe somewhat true. I can't imagine you would say that to my face in person, but you would make a post on Craigslist trying to get my attention somehow.
So have you guys ever like looked on misconnections, hoping you'd see? Because like there wasn't dating apps before. I've used dating apps. It's cool.
Come on, Mark.
Oh my god.
Give us your best, Mark. Give us your best misconnection story.
Like some of these
He
have
goes,
to
I'm definitely not fucking saying it now.
So because you can't say it, does that mean you have done it?
Yeah. Well, maybe it'll
Come
work
on,
for
Mark.
maybe it'll work for that random guy, Kenneth.
Yeah, good luck to that guy, whoever
good luck,
he is.
Kenneth.
Whatever he's doing now.
Yeah.
Dude, all right, this one's wild. The tag is you farted in Trader Joe's. You were the tall brunette with the near perfect body that farted in the bread section last night. I was the tall guy next to you and that looked over and asked you, "Was that you?" You quickly replied, "No, that wasn't me." You almost seemed insulted, I would ask. As the stink grew, you continued to deny your flatulence, but it was evident. I tried to get rid of the stench by waving 2 loaves of cabiata bread. You proceeded to storm off angry manner. You are beautiful, and even if you are a liar and fart like a Clydesdale, I'd love to meet up sometime. Like,
That one
that's-
definitely could have been about Ken.
Sounds like Evan.
as a joke, that's really funny. But as the real, if that's real,
Although
that's
you're
so
a liar
awkward. Yeah.
and
And you
fart
fart
like
like
a
a
Clydesdale.
Clydesdale.
That's pretty
Can you
fucking
imagine
funny.
Clydesdale
standing there and
horse.
it smells so bad you have to start waving your 2 loaves of bread? Mark, 2 loaves of bread. Mark, was that one you?
Yeah, in the bread aisle.
No one loves
loves bread.
bread more than Mark.
Guy loves bread. We can't even, like, at some of our favorite restaurants, I think it's just a rule to us. They say everyone gets this treatment, but, like, you only get 1 loaf now. And I think it's because Mark
Been eating them
eats
out.
so many
much
that they're
out of
like,
house
this
and
guy,
home.
we're losing money on him. So
Yeah.
the complimentary loaves of bread, we're limiting them just to 1 when we walk in.
One time, Mark came down to the lake early because he was dropping off a couple loaves of bread at all the local restaurants that we were going to go to that weekend.
We got 3 loaves last night, all in front of
And
Mark.
Mark ate all of them.
I really have been coming up with good like children's movies ideas. I think if we ever like quit doing this or if the company's able to expand, I think I'd like to write movies because I think you can write movies and be really stupid and then someone else smart makes them happen.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
The
You gotta
thing
go
that
through and edit it.
the thing that's-
Cartoons would be super easy to
That's
make.
what I'm
Yeah, because you
saying,
can
like-
just
The thing that scares me about writing a movie is like, let's say you fully committed, like you were really liking this idea. So that the idea is one thing, and then you turn it into a movie, like nights and nights and nights of writing. And then you like hand it to someone and they don't want to just revise it. They're like, nah, your idea is shit. That
Dude,
would be heartbreaking.
I'll just take this one all the way home just by myself. I wrote it in the car to Fargo, dude. I like got in the car, was going to Fargo, and there was a fly in there with me. And I was like, damn, this fly, like I'm taking him 50 miles away from the home that he was at before, right? And so the movie would be about this bug that gets trapped in a car and then it goes on a road trip with a family, right? And so the bug's stressing, it's like freaking out, and then they get to like an amusement park. The family in the car gets to the amusement park, opens the door, and there's a ton of other bugs there trying to find their way home. I don't know what you call it, maybe a Bug's
Yeah,
Life
I
or
can
something
see
like
that's
that.
actually pretty good, Ryan.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I could see it.
It's like a character building event.
What's like the grocery store movie with like all the animated foods? That,
Sausage Party.
Sausage
yeah,
Party.
that like
Yeah.
takes like a weird
Weird twist at the
turn
end.
But,
Yeah, like an adult
It's like
cartoon.
you know, like when the in Toy Story when they get separated from the house, they got to
Exactly.
get back.
Oh
Yeah, it's kinda
hold
same
on.
thing,
Is
but
that
with a
just
bug.
a rip off from Toy Story?
No, I didn't know that it was, but this one's different.
I obviously don't know how to make cartoons, but if I could just write the story for a cartoon and the cartoon characters are just us, so it's just basically our show, but we don't gotta like coerce or like you know try and like make this play out the way that we're hoping, because oftentimes we're like got an idea but like no one else is filled in on it and we're kind of hoping it's gonna go this way, so we're kind of trying to like maneuver so it the outcome comes out to the way it
So you're
does for the
hoping.
video. But if it was a freaking cartoon, I could just be like, all right, so he says this, and then this happens. Like it'd be, and
You're
it'd
right
be
around
so
South
easy.
Park, dude.
I swear we could make a cartoon show later on in life, and we just have all of our characters, and we just embellish everything about us and make it 100 times funnier.
I could see it.
And it would be so funny too, because you could just make whatever happen.
Like Ken's just a little bit bigger and more of Ken, and then Evan's just a little bit shorter, but more
But
of
like
Evan.
you just make it like everyone will just be kind of just clowned on, and you can just make anything happen. Like it would be.
It is in a way kind of like South Park. Like they based those
Yeah.
off of characers that they knew.
Did they?
in their town? Yeah,
They actually did.
I mean, not like
Some of 'em.
exactly, but some of them are.
No
yeah,
shit.
like, yeah,
I didn't know that.
it's kind of
Yeah.
cool.
I mean, I'm sure honestly making cartoons will be easier and easier. Realistically, all this is all you need. A person who can write the story, a person who does the animation, some people doing voices.
Dude, someone
And
just
then-
type in the
and
AI
then
font.
just
They'll just make
fucking
that
I feel
shit
like in the
happen.
next
Put it
couple
together.
years, It's just gonna be AI,
Put it together,
like,
and
generating
then
everything.
wherever you're distributing it. So whether you're going Comedy Central or just YouTube or Netflix, wherever,
Actually, a pretty good idea. I think we can make.
you don't even
AI
gotta do
that
shit. You just sit back.
Probably.
and just think, be funny.
Yeah,
You're already doing.
we could do that.
Cartoon Boys TV.
No, I don't know. Maybe we go children's show with it. And it goes on Nickelodeon. I'd rather
I'm
be
out.
more adult humor. I think it'd be way funnier.
How about like all the weird kind of like adult jokes that are in cartoons that like SpongeBob
yeah.
I think was pretty notorious
They're
for
pretty
doing
good
that,
at
where
it.
like there were so many different references that as a kid you don't think twice about, and then as an adult watching it you're like, is he like saying what I think he's saying?
Yeah. And some of
There's
them
so
are
many
really
good ones.
hidden. I just remember seeing like some of them are like, oh, okay, I get that. That's funny. That they were chill putting
Like
that
Sandy
in there.
Cheeks.
But yeah,
SpongeBob?
just stuff like that. Like that's funny and it's like it's fine. But I just remember seeing one. I still don't know if this is real, but SpongeBob was like buried in the sand, and then crabs like grabbed him by the nose and pulled him out of the sand. And then when he was holding him, SpongeBob was upside down, and then it like pans down, and his face is all like exposed. Like his nose was just there. He was not holding him by his nose.
What?
Oh.
Ken, could you look these
Oh,
up?
I
Look
got
up
you,
some.
I got you.
Yeah,
you.
like you ever heard of like they have all these conspiracy theories of like what the underlying message was for SpongeBob or like Rugrats has like they have these crazy things where
Dude, SpongeBob conspiracy theories are crazy.
it's kind of like, do I think that's actually the real underlying thing? Probably not, but it's easy to like kind of. Oh, nice! I like this a video.
Down here, sir.
What are you doing, lad?
Squidward said I could help by burying myself.
Quit fooling and come on out. I need you to be in the commercial.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Nick, is that real?
There's no way, no way that's real.
gotta
That's
be fake.
funny, dude. The way they chopped it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Good jokes out there in kids TV.
Well, I'll catch you guys on Misconnections.
I hope not.
We chatted for an hour. It wasn't long enough. Let's do it again next week.
Yeah, let's do it again next week. Subscribe if you guys are not already. We post a podcast every week, and thanks for listening.
Cheers.